drop the motherfucking bag, drop the fucking bag. You not gonna tell me shit? You not gonna tell me nothing? And why the fuck out of everybody you say my name? Like, goddamn, you really a bitch, bro. Like, for real, dog. Both of my parents, they both from Nigeria. I'm full-blown Nigerian, so I turned 12 years old. And my dad, he quit his job over here and ran for House of Representatives in Nigeria because it's real messed up where he at. Like, he's from the fucking trenches. About to be 13, you know, that's really kind of when you really need your dad, like, right by you, you know what I'm saying? Like, he raised me the right way, but it's like, now I'm about to be a young man, you know? Like, I never had the birds and the bees talk. He never threw a football with me. We never went to no games, nothing like that. Like, and I come from a Nigerian background, so he was real strict. There was always yes, no. Like he don't play. My dad he don't play. Right. So when he left, I just looked at it like kind of resentment because he was always mean as fuck when he was around, and then he left. But my dad ran for House of Representatives in a whole nother country. He risked everything and lost. So when he lost over there, like my mom got to take care of me, sister, 2 cousins, and him a little bit, you know, because he just still trying to get his feet wet in the politics over there. So shit got a little rough. So I just started selling a little gas just so I could help my mom out a little bit. She didn't know what was going on. She just thought I was smoking. She'll catch me smoking every now and then, but she didn't know I was selling it. So started skipping school a little bit. Boom, now I'm selling my, you know, stuff. And I run into some of my guys, and they already on like some click shit. You know what I'm saying? They got little cliques and stuff like that, click beefs and stuff like that. So I was always just, you know, the cool dude. Like, I didn't grow up on a rah-rah, like, super crazy as a 12-year-old and 13-year-old. I like money. I like to hang around, you know, women and shit. Well, girls at the time. But shit, started hanging with my boys, and they already had beef, and I'm just like a loyal type dude, so I kind of inherited they beef just by being around. But I was just wanting to get the money. Some of them wanted to get money. Some of them just wanted the beef. So we was all together. We was all cool as hell.
So what is this, like gang activity that you're saying that they're they got beef with different gangs, or when you say cliques, or is it not really gang related?
Yeah, not exactly gang, full blown gang. When we were younger, it was like more so cliques. Like where I'm from, it was a lot of different cliques. Like people just used to get in little fist fights and stuff. It never was too real at that age, but we'll catch a couple folks, jump them. They might catch us and jump us. You know what I'm saying? It never got too serious. So
did you ever have that where like people from like different high schools? Oh yeah. You hate everybody from King High School.
Like I literally made a whole. It's so crazy you said that. I literally made a whole diss song. It's really some High School Musical type shit. Now that I think about this shit now, but like back then, like I really hated them dudes that went to the school, like these opposite schools, and my school hyped me up to make a diss song about them because our football team was about to play their football team, but whole time it's on some football shit, but we really hated the motherfuckers. When we see it, we trying to stomp their teeth in, all type of shit. They trying to do the same to us though. So I fuck around and make the little diss song. I can't even enjoy it because the day I dropped it, it had like 20, 30,000 streams in one night. The whole county's tapped in because it's already the biggest game, and then they already know we beefing. So it just brought a lot of light to it. So the next day I go to school. I'm in ISS. I happen to be in school suspension, so I didn't even get to enjoy it. But everybody just coming by the doors and shit, just singing my songs and shit. Just really hyping it up. Later on, they end up having a game. The dudes that we beefing with, they just online on Twitter, hey, y'all better not come over here, like, just talking a lot of shit, like, basically about what they gonna do if we go to their school, because they was at home. So we get to the game, it's like 20 of us. We get to the game, as soon as we walk in, all eyes on us. They not even paying attention to the game no more, because they know it's finna go down. So we all in the stands. We go literally at the end of the third quarter, before the fourth quarter even end, we already walking out about to wait on them. So I come outside, see a bunch of police officers, like 40 police, because like I said, it's a huge game. So we really thinking like, damn, ain't nothing gonna happen because the police here, so we probably not even gonna get to, you know, do what we want to do. Fuck around and we all just waiting outside for them boys. One of my homeboys, he by this girl, he not by us, he about 20, 30 feet away. So next thing you know, we just hear, oh shit, they jumping Thomas. So we all looking like, what? We like, what the hell? Thomas was just with us. We turn around. It's about 40 of them just surrounding Thomas, punching him, kicking him, stomping him out. He trying to fight. He grabbing him and shit, tussling with him. He get to the ground. Basically, we all run up on him. They throwing bricks at us, throwing sticks at us, all type of crazy shit. We wasn't expecting all that. So Next thing you know, it just got real. It just turned into a brawl. Like the whole street, like literally from the parking lot, the street. We fought from the front of the entrance of the football game through the whole parking lot, outside onto the streets, like to the point we beating motherfuckers up on cars, and parents is coming to get their kids from the school game and seeing all this, like people rolling around, getting stomped, put up on the cars, getting body slammed on cars and windshields. Like the shit getting crazy. It's to the point where the police don't even want to lock us up. They just trying to tell us go home. Like y'all just stop. They can't control it. Like every time they break it up, we keep walking. Somebody's getting busted in the head with a bottle. Somebody getting stomped out under somebody's car. Somebody getting choke slammed. Like I'm like, damn, this shit's really crazy. So one thing led to another. A gun was involved.
At the stadium, or is it a stadium? What do they call that?
Yeah, stadium.
The stadium.
Yeah, the stadium. Yeah. There's a gun involved. Like my homeboy, like towards the very end of the fight, my homeboy's like, hey man, he had a gun on him too. So he like, hey man, we not fighting these motherfuckers no more. Like we've been fighting 20 minutes. We finna go to this neighborhood and I'm finna kill him. Like he on that. So I got asthma and shit. I already done fought like 3 or 4 different motherfuckers. I can't run like that no more. So my bros, they running to the neighborhood to get to where we going, and he was gonna do that. I'm behind everybody, so I turn around and they following me still. They behind me. The dudes we was just fighting and shit. They still following me, so I just turn around like, bro, I'm not finna be running from these folks. So I turn around, run up on everybody, squaring up with them. My bro hits one of them with a one piece, knock him out. And he had a seizure in the middle of the street. So, like, as soon as he hit the ground, he pulled one of these, like his whole body lock up and like he twitching. And I got one of my bros, he stepped on his head, one of them jumped on his head. So we didn't even end up having to shoot, because after that, after they last mans got knocked out like that, they ain't even want to fight no more. So luckily the gun didn't get involved. Like it was about to be gunplay at the school, and that probably would have been the stupidest mistake we could have made, for real. Like it would have turned in some petty fights to murder or aggravated assaults on school grounds, kids endangerment, all that shit. So that's how that went right there. That was just that was like when fights started getting more intense and just crazy. Like sometimes it'd be like when we were younger, we could see him at a certain place, like at a grocery store with their mom or something, and be like, oh, nah, we're not going to do it. But after that day, it was like literally anywhere you catch a motherfucker, it's up. There was a lot of teen clubs out there. There was a teen club. This is the first time I ever got shot at. So I want to say.
Are there still teen clubs? Are there still?
I don't know.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck. I thought teen clubs were a thing when I fucking was a kid. When I was 17, 18 years old, there were just tons of teen clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hear about this but
yeah,
like
you're
that.
not. You're an adult now. You're not going to hear about it.
Yeah, but
obviously they're still around. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, teen club, that was the shit back then. Like that was our thing. Like I don't know how the hell we was ending up there, but we loved that shit. Like we thought we was grown. We used to go to the teen clubs every weekend. Like we was grown. But
how do they make money? They're not selling alcohol. Like
they just charge the kids for tickets.
Yeah,
like
but how do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, man. Like the first time I ever got shot at was at a teen club, thinking I'm grown. So it's supposed to be this big thing called the Bounce. We were probably the most hated clique in my city. We was beefing with like 4 or 5 different little cliques. Like everybody know like where we from. We was beefing with them to everybody. So when we went, we was already knowing what time it was when we got there. We fuck around and met up at my homeboy's house. He lived on the same street that the club was at. So everybody met up. It's about 40 of us. We walked from his house down to the club. So as soon as we get to the teen club, we so damn deep, the security wouldn't even let us in. Like we get to the door and they see just a bunch of badass kids, like shirts off, tank tops on, like just looking like we about to start some problems. Security, we get in line, security tell us straight up, y'all can't get in here. Hell no, we already know what y'all on. So we like, damn. Boom, next thing you know, we see this girl, she like Russian, but she used to fuck with the ops, like the people we don't mess with, like, you know, the opposition. So we see her circle around in her car. She was a little older than me, so she had a car by then. She circled around in her car, and we see her. So once we see her, we like, oh yeah, we know they here. So, she drive by us and don't say nothing to us. Don't even try to make eye contact. When she pull off, we know she there. So we start going across the parking lot to see where she just parked at. She just pulled all the way down to the other end of the parking lot where nobody's parked at. We're like, what the hell? Is one other car right there. So we start walking towards it on some macho man shit, just thinking like, okay, we got them outnumbered type shit. We think we about to fight like we always do. One of them get out the car, and next thing you know, we see 4 more of them get out the car right by the Russian girl. They get out the car, and we all talking shit to them. One of them exchanged words with one of my homeboys. He like, yeah, we just beat your ass at the gas station the other day. Like, you a bitch. So my partner like, shit, come show me I'm a bitch. Like, what's up? He like, yeah, you doing all that talking? I got that hot shit. My homeboy, he just so mad because they really jumped him. He don't got no gun on him, but the next thing he says, as soon as the dude say I got that hot shit, he like, well, shit, I got that hot shit too. That was the wrong motherfucking thing he could have said. That was the worst thing he could have said. As soon as he said that, he like, oh yeah? He pull out a Tech 9, man. We 15. He get to dumping at the whole crowd is 40 of us. We scatter like roaches. We scatter like roaches because we there to fight. I told you we came, it's 40, literally 35, 40 of us walked all the way up there to go whoop some ass. We just was having an adrenaline rush from the last one. So we like thinking it's just gonna be a fight. So as soon as he told him, yeah, he had some hot shit too, I guess the dude got paranoid and just let that bitch off. Like, so for my first time being shot at, and then it being a Tech 9 was just insane. That shit was crazy as fuck. Like, yeah, he had motherfuckers hitting the ground. He had motherfuckers tripping over each other. I can't even lie. Like, we had one gun too, but they had a Tech, and I think another one of them had like a pistol or something. So we wasn't expecting it. And when we were that young, only one person out of 40 of us only had a gun, and it was like his mom's deuce or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a small little, couldn't really do shit. He shot like 5-6 times, and he was out. He threw the gun, and it landed on top of the building. Like, he running too now. So we all scattered like roaches and shit. And the craziest part about that shit, like, the police were in the same plaza. They were in the same plaza while all this going on. Nobody got locked up.
They didn't question anybody. They didn't track anybody down. Nothing.
Nope. And the only thing was, a dude is so crazy. An innocent bystander got shot. That's the only person that got shot. Like, out of 40 of us moving targets, he didn't hit none of us. The other dude, he didn't hit none of us either. I don't know how God, it gotta be God, because I don't know. But the only person got hit was an innocent bystander. He got hit in like the leg or something, so he was all right. But the police were more focused on making sure he was all right than trying to go lock all of us up. So yeah, that was the first night gunplay got involved in my life. Like,
what is your mom saying at all this fucking? Does she have any idea how that you're causing chaos?
It's so crazy because honestly, I was living a double life. Like, I was living a double life. Like, I was never like a fucked up person like that. Like, I was always a good dude, but it's like I was such a loyal dude. Like I said, like, I inherited all my homeboys' beef. Like, to this day, like, I never really just had just straight beef because of me. Like, hey, I don't like you for something you did, so it's you. So whole time, like, I'm a good dude, so that's what my mom's seeing. But it's like every time I'm out, like, I got to stand on this business, like, this shit. So it would be times, it's so crazy you asked me that. It would be times that, like, my mom would find bullet shells, like, in this shit crazy, mom, when you see this. But I got to go and tell on myself. Like, it would be times she found bullet shells in her car. But she loved me so much, I was just like, she couldn't see me doing nothing wrong. So she asked me about the bullet shells, and I'm just like, I'm making up shit off the dome. Like, oh, my homeboy, he in the Navy, he had a necklace with bullet shells and shit broke in the car, and that's how I got in there. She's like, oh, okay. You know, whole time I'm knowing, like, she knows that I'm lying, but she doesn't want to believe I'm lying, pretty much. Then, like, a week after that, because I got in the shootout in her shit.
In her car?
Yeah. Got in the shootout in my mama's car, for sure.
You're a bad
She found
kid,
her.
bro. You're a bad kid.
It wasn't supposed to go like that. It wasn't supposed to go like that. It was a lick gone bad. It was a lick gone bad.
What do you mean is a lick of you? It was a robbery gone bad?
Yeah.
Well, how old were you?
I was about 16 then.
And you were robbing somebody?
Yeah.
What was that?
Some hoes. Hoes told me, like they overly gassed somebody up, made it seem like he was the plug. Like,
Right.
But the man wasn't talking about shit. The man, he had some little gas and little shit like that, but he didn't really have nothing like that. So we can go into that too.
So you go to rob him.
Yeah, we go to rob him. As soon as we get to the house, we try to tell him come to the car. He like, nah, just come in the house, but only one of y'all can come in, cause it was like 4 of us.
Right.
So he never met us before. The girl's just telling us about him, making it seem like he's some type of kingpin and shit. Then when we get there, I ask her like, how much drugs in the house? She like, 2 pounds of weed. I'm like, you just made it seem like he a kingpin. It's for us. If we split 2 pounds of weed, that ain't really shit like that. So I tell her like, see if he got any clean, any hard, any money. Like, she like, I don't know, I don't see it, da 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 da. But we finally convinced him to come outside. Cause at first, like he was standing on that one person come in, da 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 da. We like, we in a rush, man. Like, I gotta go, da da. Just trying to make anything up for him to come out. But we got the money for him. We showing him the money. Like, just come outside. He come outside. I'm not gonna lie, this motherfucker is street smart to death. As soon as he come outside, I hop out the passenger side. Another one of my partners hop out the passenger backside, and we about to hop out on him at the same time. But as soon as we hop out the car, he starts shooting. He starts shooting off the rip. Like, we didn't even get the chance to dap him up, shake his hand. Like, he knew by the way we got out the car, because one of my homeboy had a ski mask on. So, you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out.
We was thinking he was gonna get up on us, you know what I'm saying? Like, just come to the car. We thought he was green the way the girl explained it, but he was on that though. He started shooting at my mom's car once again. The car didn't get hit. A lot of these shooters we got in, they didn't have no aim, so God was blessing me. But shit, car didn't get hit. Long story short, we get back in the car and some bullet shells end up in the car and end up everywhere. So I don't know what happened to him though. He all right, maybe. But yeah, the robbery went bad. The lick went bad. We got no money. We got no drugs. Like, that's when I started realizing, like, damn, man, this robbery shit come with more. It come with more problems than it do benefits. Like, everything has to go right for a robbery, but one little thing go wrong, and it can be, you know, life in prison. You know, It can be your life, cost you your life. You can get shot, you know, anything. So it's like, I ain't really like hitting licks after like that. That was an unsuccessful lick that made me not really like licks like that no more. This was my first home invasion. Basically, same thing. Somebody told me about a lick.
All right. I'm already thinking you said talking about that's why I didn't like doing licks anymore. All these things can go wrong. I can only imagine how many more things can go wrong with a home invasion, since you don't know who's in the home.
Yeah.
You don't know if there's weapons. You don't know. You know what I mean? It just seems like there's just so many more things that could go wrong.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most heinous crimes that, like, on the street to commit. Like, that one you got to get real up close and personal. You gotta really go in there with that attitude, like, I'm coming out with everything I want. Like, yeah, for real, because I can die and you can die, and it's not finna be me. It got to be me or you. So, you know, yeah, you don't know what, like you said, you don't know what's behind that door. So when you walk in there, shit, you got to be ready for whatever. You got to be on that. No half stepping, no none of that shit. So I have one of my homeboys. He chilling over there. My partner, he in the house with him. And this dude supposed to be the plug. He supposed to have, you know, a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of soft. He got hard. He got pills. He got gas. So shit, I'm like, oh hell yeah, this is sweet lick. He let me know that this when Instagram was still new. So dude, we still young. Like I said, I was like 16. Dude posting some stacks like on his chest, like laid back, just taking a picture like this. So like back then, 16 years old, shit, 10, 20,000, that's a lot to us. That's crazy money to us. So we see that laying on his chest, and we're like, shit, we gotta go get that. Me and one of my partners, we go to the house. My homeboy, he already there. So we tell him like, hey, we about to pull up now. You know, he already know what we about to do, but he acting like he cool with them too. They got a couple females over there, a couple dudes. So as soon as we get to the front door, like it's like we was on some James Bond 007 type shit. Like I'm on one side of the door like this, my partner he on the other side of the door like this. We got our backs to it. We rang the doorbell. It just so happens that our homeboy is the one that opened the door. So when he opened the door, my first instinct is to like make it seem like we robbing him too. So I fake like I'm going up top on him with the pistol. Fake like I pistol whipped him, just punched him in the head a little bit, but I ain't actually hit him with my gun. But as soon as he do that, I'm just like, yeah, give it up. My partner, he run in beside me. He put the gun on him too, like, give it up. Boom. It's a dude right behind him. So while I'm getting the inside man, while I'm on him like I'm, robbing him, he hitting the ground, tell him, get on the floor, get on the fucking floor, give me everything. He like, I ain't got shit. He get on his knees. And I'm like, stop lying. I'm acting like I cocked the gun back like I'm about to shoot him in the head. My bro, he's so in character. This motherfucker crazy. He go in there and really do pistol whip the dude. The other dude, not my friend, but he pistol whip the dude behind him. So once he do that, I see him psych out. So I gotta be in character still too. Like you really just bust him upside the head. Like his shit split open. So now I gotta act like I'm pistol whipping him again, fake beating my homeboy up. And he like, all right, I got you. So he go in his pockets, give me everything he got. So it'll make it easier for his friend to give it up too. Like once he see him giving it up, his friend gonna give it up. So first dude we go to, I get the money from my homeboy, act like I'm robbing him. He get the money from the other dude. Whole time is damn near a whole kickback, like a get together on the back porch. It's like 3 or 4 females, they chilling, 3 or 4 females, 2 dudes, the supposedly plug. And right after that, we go to the back where they at. So now we go to the back. We up the pistol on all of them. Tell everybody put their hands up, get up. He trying to like really act tough for real. He trying to buck like I ain't got shit for y'all. I ain't got shit. Do what y'all got to do. So now at this point, like we trying to get in and get out because we like in the suburbs right now. So we was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anything could go wrong. So he still standing firm on that. He pull out some like $1,000 out of his pocket. He like, yeah, that's all I got. We like, hell no, like, fuck that, bro. We just seen you post $20,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 on your chest. Like, you got some more money. Like, you got some drugs. You got something. He like, that's all I got. Boom, my partner hit him in the head with the pistol. He like, fuck you. You know, he talking shit. Like, he's trying to stand on that shit. Like, he don't want to get that shit up. So, after my partner pistol whip him, he like saying, fuck you, this, that, I ain't got shit for y'all, da-da-da-da. The females, they giving up their money and shit. The dude, all the other dudes on the porch giving up their money and their drugs, whatever they got on them, they getting it to us. But he trying to stand firm on it. So my homeboy, he pissed. He like, man, fuck this, I'm finna kill his ass. So I'm like, I look at him like, I don't know if he in character or if he really psyched himself all the way out. Like, he really want to do that because that wasn't the plan.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm like, in my head, I'm like, hell no, you better not kill this motherfucker. We can't, you know what I'm saying, just to take some shit, not for a murder. Like, I ain't never seen no killing at that time. Like, so he cocked his gun back, aiming at the dude's head. He just like, bro, you got 5 seconds to give me everything, empty this house, I'm gonna just blow your brains out. Dude, he was saying, he was standing on it. He wasn't going for it. My homeboy shot right past his head. So we just hear it. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I'm thinking he just shot him for real. Because the dude hit the ground. He's screaming, ah! All the girls screaming. He like, all right, everything you want, it's in the microwave. Everything you want is in the microwave. I'm like, in the microwave? So in his kitchen, he got a microwave like that's installed already, pre-installed in the kitchen. Then he got one that's just in the corner. So that's the decoy microwave. So he just got drugs and a couple more like $100 in there. So we really like go to the microwave, and he really only got like half a pound or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like no money in there. So we really like at that point in time, like, I'm really like, man, I'm just ready to go because this shit not worth it. You already done shot. We in the suburbs. Like, they about to call the police on us. So we trying to get up out of there. We grabbed a little shit. The craziest part, like, we wasn't really stunting the girls. Like, we came for the plug. We don't be trying to harm no girls or involve girls in it. But it's so crazy because I'm collecting their phones just so they don't call the police on us. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the neighbors didn't. I'm thinking hopefully the neighbors don't, but I'm going to make sure they don't call the police. So I took everybody's phone that was on the porch. I forgot one person's. She so crazy that, like, while I'm about to leave, she like, hold on, you forgot my phone. So she give me her phone. I'm like, damn, I felt bad. I felt bad there. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I felt bad. But shit, it was just business. Like, you was just what is it? Accessory. Like, it wasn't meant for you, but hey, man, I gotta handle that. So we got the phones, we get in the car, we throw all the phones on the side of the road up the street, head back home, and like we looked at each other like, me and my homeboy, we just looked at each other like, nah, bro, we can't do this type shit no more. Like, we better than that. Like, we was leaders. We was always leaders in our little crew. So it's like, bro, we almost just crashed out and we ain't get shit. Like, it's some bullshit, bro.
When you say the decoy microwave, you think that was just some bullshit, that there was actually a better stash or more somewhere else? That's just like, he's got this to say, hey, oh, that's it. That's all I got. And you get it and you're like, okay, looks like this is it. But really, there's probably someplace, maybe another place in the house that does have stuff.
Yeah, he probably had some bricks in that motherfucker. Like, I don't know. Like, I just seen all that money, so I know he had way more weight than that. Because they like I said, like, they like to do soft. Like, they sniff powder. Mm-hmm. All them folks was geeked up. They sniffing powder. I didn't see no powder. I didn't see no pills, X, Molly, nothing. Like, just some little weed and $1,000. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, I really do think, like, I think he was ready to die by his product. Like, that motherfucker was ready to die by this product. He got pistol whipped, shot right past his head, like, and he still wasn't trying to give it up. He gave us a little microwave, but like you said, I really feel like it was probably like a throw off. Like, look, I'm gonna tell him where this is, and you know what I'm saying, just to get us up out of there. But yeah, like, but after that, like I said, we really just said we don't want to rob thugs no more, like, unless we know for a fact like it's there, but we gotta just try and start doing some other shit. That's how, like, the RICO came about, because it was like, RICO is racketeering influence corrupt organization. So basically they were saying we was running a criminal street enterprise, and they was labeling me the leader. Like,
and how old are you at this point?
I was 20 when I caught my case.
Okay.
I had just turned 20. But yeah, because they say since it was so many crimes, like, it was 23 of us on my case. I have 22 co-defendants. It was like 116 charges on there.
I was gonna say real quick, I was just thinking about the home invasions. I was locked up with a guy who had done home invasions, and some buddy of his, I'm not even sure, it was an informant, came to him and said, I know where there's a house. I want to say it was a warehouse. Knew where there was like a warehouse where they had a bunch of bud and some cash. Yeah. And so he goes there to rob them. Well, it was really the DEA or AATF or DEA. I don't know. They were doing that reverse sting operations. And so they were there waiting for him. So he walks into the place. He comes in the place, kicks in the door, whatever, walks in there. He's waving his gun and everything. Doesn't really see anybody. And I want to say I'm going to say it's a DEA agent. I don't know. DEA agent walks around the corner and says, freeze. And he just turns and fires. He says he didn't say he was a cop or nothing. He's like, I never heard anything. No law enforcement, DEA. I just heard freeze. Turn around, just fired. Hit the dude right in, like, actually, I think he said he hit him in the hip. He got 30 years. Yeah. 30 years. So we just shot a law enforcement. And keep in mind, it was supposed to be the way it was set up to him, or explained to him. It was an easy lick. They got a bunch of drugs in there. Nobody's got any weapons. There's one or two guys. They're just sitting on the product. There's a bunch of cash, bunch of fucking pounds of whatever, whether it was bud or I'm pretty sure it was bud or so. I don't know whether it was bud or soft or what it was, but he just thought it was just so easy because it had been set up. It had been explained to him that it was so easy. Yeah. And just that one mistake, that one boom. Oh, by the way, he took off and ran away. He got away. They picked him up a couple days later, like driving his car or something. They pulled him over and got him. But 30 years.
That's crazy.
30 years.
I spent a lot of time with guys that thought they could cut corners and get away with it. But when it comes to food, you don't want to cut corners, especially around the holidays. I like to have high-quality food on hand, something I can throw on the grill or make when friends drop by. That's why I keep Omaha steaks in the freezer. In fact, my wife and I had the filet mignon the other day, and it was amazing. We also had a dessert that they sent, and it was, I'm going to say apple fritters or some kind of they were apple, like little apple pie things, and they were great. Omaha Steaks has it all. Steaks, burgers, chicken, pork, seafood, even desserts. Every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee, and you can taste the difference. Get fired up for grilling with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide during their Red Hot sales event. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code INSIDE at checkout. That's 50% off omahasteaks.com and an extra $35 off with promo code INSIDE at checkout.
And because you just don't know what could go wrong. You just don't know. And you think and it could sound like such an easy lick. And then you get in there and you don't know who the fucking that guy is.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on with this guy's life. You don't know what he's. No, that's my buddy. I grew up with him. Well, you don't know. Tommy may have gotten fucking arrested, and this is his way out of jail. And he says, "Hey man, I know where the fucking place. It's an easy fucking lick.
Yeah.
You walk in, boom, you're done. It's over."
Yeah.
I knew another guy, and I've actually mentioned this before. It's a kid who's like 18. I'm gonna say he's 18. I forget. I don't know exactly. He was young. He was super young. 18 years old. His brother and a buddy come into the house and his brother says, "Yo, little bro, I need you. I need you." And he's like, "What is it?" He's never been in trouble before ever. "I need you." He goes, "What is it?" He said, "Man, we're gonna fucking it's a home invasion. It's a stash house. We're gonna go rob them. It's fucking easy. All you've got to do is drive." He says, "Okay." Matter of fact, remember Zach? Zach actually knew the kid, the guy. Remember, I met him in the Medium, but Zach talked to him. Anyway, and by the way, this is so fucked up. This kid was like the nicest fucking guy, bro.
Yeah.
And so he jumps in the car. He drives his brother. His brother's like, "Man, all you got to do is drive." His brother and his friend jump out of the car. They start running towards the house. Before they even get to the house, vehicles start pulling up. Like, once again, reverse sting. Guys come around the corner, or law enforcement comes around the sides of the house. They fucking pull their guns. The brother and his friend start shooting. Boom, 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 boom. There's a whole shootout. His brother gets killed. Like, they kill his brother right there in the front yard. The kid, he thinks they're being robbed. He just punches it, because when you're adrenaline shot, you don't realize that this guy says, that his vest says FBI or his, Pinellas, task force. You don't fucking read that. I know there's a fucking guy who's running at me with a gun. That's all you know. Yeah. So he punches it and starts going. Well, the other cars pull in and they block him off. So he gets out of the car and starts running. They fire at him. He gets hit in the leg. He loses his leg. His brother got killed. They charge him with his brother's murder, or whatever you want to call it, because you know that's what they'll do.
Yeah, definitely.
So they charge him with that death. I want to say he got 30 years. Zach actually knows exactly how much time he did get. And he lost his leg. So he's in a wheelchair at the medium security prison at Coleman, in a wheelchair. Brother's dead. Lost his fucking leg. I think he got like 30 years. Might have been 20, but let's say 30. So, do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. What did he do? He's fucking playing. He's sitting there playing like Xbox or something on the couch, and 30 minutes later, he's laying on the fucking on the pavement with his fucking leg blown off, and his brother's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Because some guy said, "Hey man, this is easy. bro, it's so easy. You just that just seems insane to me.
Definitely, because you never know. Like you said, you never know what's behind that door. So the risk, I mean, the reward, you got to know for a fact that reward is great before you take that risk. Like that's why, Robin, that's a different type of ball game right there. Like being a jack boy, like yeah, that's different. That's different right there for sure. I remember I was hitting this lick. I was doing little burglaries and shit too. That was my first charge. My first time going to jail was for a burglary. So we just used to, skip school, stake people's house out, scope the scene, and just kick the door in and just take shit. Like, but we started off doing it like when nobody was home type shit, like before the whole home invasion shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like, we got some little petty shit out the crib, like some TVs, laptops, some money, some jewelry. But it was the thing that really woke me up was dude had a pistol right next to his bedside. Then he had hollow tips in it, like in the clip. Then he had a 50 box of bullets and everything. So, like, while I'm robbing the house, it really just popped in my head, like, damn, if he was in this house, he would have killed me. Because I'm the one kicked the door. I'm the first one went in the master bedroom. So as soon as I walked in, like, literally, he doesn't have to go anywhere. He could just reach. It's right there on his dresser. Right, so he could have literally been there, grabbed it, and killed me as soon as I walked in. Because when we were just doing the burglaries, we ain't have no guns on us. We were just kicking the doors and running in people's house like young, dumb shit, So it's like, damn, I was just thinking about it while I'm getting his gun from the bedside. I'm just like, damn, if he was in here, I would have been dead. But we, finished robbing the house and everything, and we left. That's actually the first time I got locked up. I felt it in the air. I felt that shit in the air. My homeboys tried to tell me, but I was just so anxious. Like, burglary was my thing at that time. Like, I loved it. I got a rush from it. Like, everybody was going to school. I skipped school and go commit burglary.
I was just thinking, his dad is a politician.
Trying to be a House of Representatives.
He's a bad fucking kid, bro.
Like, my dad leaving literally should have motivated me, but it literally did. It made me rebel.
He comes over here as an immigrant, probably works fucking because the Nigerians, they're either doing one or two things. They're working 3 fucking jobs or they're scamming. There's no in between. He's probably working 3 fucking jobs, decides to go back, thinks he's going to save his fucking country and become a politician and clean up the fucking place. And you're out here robbing fucking people.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy as fuck. Man, my dad, he came to America shining people's shoes. Like, he had a dishwashing job. He had a shoe shining job, and I think he had another dishwashing job. Yeah, like he paid his way through college with these like low budget ass jobs. Like he was getting them to nothing. Like literally would get on a knee and shine people's shoe for money. He was really a natural born hustler. Like my dad. That's where I had kind of got it from. I guess it was in me, like just to get some money. Even though I was doing it the wrong way. Like I was chasing paper like at a young age since a kid. Like everybody around me know like. I was one of the first ones in my circle getting money, like, been like that.
Well, how'd you get busted for the burglary?
Oh yeah. Back to the burglary. I felt it in the air, and I really feel like this karma, cause once again, this one was actually a lick that we knew. Like we knew the person, and we were cool with the person. See, I'm cool with the person.
Horrible, bro.
This was where I knew like I said, I felt it in the air. So I was cool with the dude. Like, we had a circle, but he wasn't in our circle, but I was still cool with him. He used to drive us around sometime, too.
I shouldn't even say anything, bro. I stole a dude's identity, I knew. Fucking cashed like $400,000 in his checks in his name, I feel bad about that. Poor Scott. Go ahead. Sorry,
Scott. You be all right, Scott. But, yeah, man, dude was cool, man. That was my homeboy, but he wasn't in our circle, but I was still cool with him. So when they told me, like, yeah, we want to rob him, his dad got like 40 guns. He got a gun collection. Like, his dad strapped up. We go in there like we good for a minute. And at this time, yeah, I'm 17. This when I never went to juvenile my whole life. Like, that's why I really just thought, it was one point in time I thought that I was gonna be like the biggest criminal alive and never get caught. Like, I was just gonna sell drugs and rob people. I was blind. I don't know if it was the drugs, because I was smoking, popping Molly, drinking liquor at a young age.
Well, the more you get away with it, the more emboldened you become. You start thinking, I'm just that. I don't know how these other guys get busted. I'm just that fucking good at it.
For real, I used to say that shit. When all my homeboys would go to juvenile, I'd be like, man, they just dumb. They don't know what they doing. Like, I never go to jail. I commit way more crimes than them. I don't go to jail. I was too smart for my own good. So, with that being said, they told me, yeah, his dad got all these guns. Let's just go on the spot, get the guns while his dad at work and he at school. We gonna skip school this day, kick the door in, boom. First, I'm like, hell no, man. I fuck with him. Like, that's my boy. Like, even though we wasn't that close, I just felt bad. Like, hell no. Like, I'd rather go rob a random person than somebody I know and I'm actually cool with, even though we not super close. So initially I tell him no. So we all go link up. We skip school this day. We all go link up at my homeboy's house, and they talking about it again. They're like, yeah, man, we need to go do it, man. We need to go do it. Like, instead of just a random, like, free pick, like, we used to just wake up and just free pick. Like, usually we like houses with the garages that got the window in them. So you can see inside the garage and you can know if somebody's home. So we'll go in somebody's driveway, look in the garage. If nobody's, if we don't see a car in there, we going in there. We ring on the doorbell. Nobody come to the door. We go around back, kick the door in. So first we get to the dude that I know. We get to his crib, and it's 2 big-ass dogs barking. So automatically that throw the whole plan off because like, damn, we didn't know his dogs. Like, if we kick this door in, these dogs gonna attack us, we would have to shoot one of these dogs or something. So that's why we like, when we get there, we ring the doorbell, the dogs come rushing, big-ass pit bulls and shit. We like, oh, hell no, we ain't going in there because we gonna have to do the most. So when plan A failed, we should have just chilled. Like, okay, we ain't do that. Like, let's just chill. Like, instead, I'm just so thirsty for this shit. I'm like, nah, fuck that. We finna go to this neighborhood and just free pick a random house. I go to a random house. We pull in the neighborhood. It's a truck following behind us. This was the crazy part. There was a truck following behind us. When we got in the neighborhood, we made a left, he made a left. We make a right, he make a right. Like, just trailing us. So my homeboys, like, they like, man, this car following us or some shit. We just went to somebody's house, but we didn't do nothing. We didn't commit a crime yet. We just went to somebody's house. So I'm thinking in my head, bro, we ain't did shit. Why would he be following us? Like, he not following us. Y'all tripping. So I'm like, matter of fact, just let me out in the middle of the street. I'm gonna find us a house. They're like, all right. The dude, before we stop, the dude go around us in the neighborhood and just pull off. So I'm thinking like nothing of it, really. I get out. I go into somebody's driveway. I look through the garage windows, and no cars was there. So I try to go through the side door to just see if it was open. It was closed. So my friends, they pull back around, and they're like, what's up? I'm like, yeah, it's good. Let's do this one. They're like, come back to the car. They're like, come here. So I get back to the car. I'm like, yeah, let's do this one. This one's sweet. This is a sweet one. They're like, hell nah, bro. That dude following us. We just bust a U-turn, and he's just sitting in the cul-de-sac just waiting. Mind you, we used to like to hit like licks in the suburbs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rich houses and shit like that. So I'm like, bro, y'all acting scary as fuck. Like, I'm just thinking they just punking out type shit. And I'm already amped up. Like I said, I'm ready to just do it. They're like, nah, man, I'm telling you, he following us. He watching us. So long story short, we leave that neighborhood. I get mad at them. I'm like, all right. Yeah, I'm like, oh, y'all don't want to go in? Fuck it, man. Y'all acting scary, man. Let's go then. Let's go find another house. So I get back in the car. Mind you, the whole time they were right. The truck was following us, most definitely. And he called the police on us already.
So what did he do? He saw you at the other house and thought something's up?
See, we were in a Monte Carlo. So around these times, you know, that's a suspicious looking ass car. It's 4 black males in the car in the suburbs, in the Monte Carlo. Like, we just look like we don't belong. But I'm not thinking nothing of that. Like, and then we kids. So it's like, why y'all not in school? Like, y'all up to no good. So, but I'm not thinking that far. I'm just thinking like, man, they scared. They tripping. Like, he's not worried about us. Whole time he was. He called the police. We end up leaving that neighborhood and going to a neighborhood across the street. We pull into this cul-de-sac. Do the same thing, find one with a window, look through it, no cars there, cool. We go through the back door, I kick it down. Boom, I kick the door down. We go in there. As soon as we go in there, shit, we hit all the rooms and hit all the houses. Nobody happened to be there, so it wasn't a home invasion, it was a burglary. Nobody was there, so we just wiped the house down. You know, got some TVs, laptops, like I said, a little bit of jewelry, a little bit of money, and a gun. We leave out the neighborhood, and as soon as we leave out the neighborhood, the last neighborhood that we were just in was across the street from this neighborhood where we actually hit the lick at. So we get on the main street. Well, we about to get on the main street, and I had a house because I had a stash house. Like, me and my mom had got into it at this time. Just me being dumb, not coming home, and I tried to come home one day, and she locked me out. I couldn't get in the house, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm on my own now. So I had some homegirls that lived down the street. They kind of like took me in at this time when I'm going on a lick spree. Like, every day I'm waking up trying to hit a lick. Mm-hmm. I'm trapping. I'm doing all type of shit. I'm just wilding. So my homeboy's like, bro, let's just drop it off at your at your stash spot, because I've been stacking up from licks. Every time I go hit a lick, I just put it in these girls' living room. I'll go hit a lick and put the shit in their living room. Wake up the next day, go hit another lick, put it in their living room. So my homeboys, they're like, yeah, let's just drop it at the stash spot. Boom, we'll go sell all this shit tomorrow. We got a Chinese man, he buy all the electronics. We got, you know what I'm saying, the gun. We gonna keep that, this, that, TVs and all this shit. So I'm like, man, fuck that, bro. Let's go get this money, man. We finna go to China, man, and go sell these shits. Like, right now, let's get the money. So they're like, you sure, bro? You don't want to wait? I'm like, nah, let's get it now. Like, bro, ain't no point in waiting. Like, we got to go get this shit. And at this time, I done woke up every day for a series of days and hit a lick. So it's like becoming part of my natural routine. I go hit a lick, drop it off. And I was like, man, I'm tired of dropping shit off. I already got so much shit at the house. Let me just go make some money today. So instead of listening to my homeboys and dropping the shit off at the stash spot, we try to go to China Man to go sell the electronics. So we in this neighborhood right here where we hit the lick, and this neighborhood is where we were supposed to hit the lick the first time. As soon as we get on the main street, 12 get behind us. When 12 get behind us,
Twist 12.
Oh, the police.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the police get behind us. As soon as they get behind us, boom, we make a right turn. They make a right turn, same kind of thing. They following us. We get on this side street, and we turn into a neighborhood. They follow us in the neighborhood. So I'm telling my homeboy, hey, bro, hit the gas, make this next turn. I'm going to hop out and run. And he older than me. This will fuck me up. He older than me. I'm 17. He 24 years old. So he like, nah, don't run. We good. Like, He just pulling us over, regular shit, like, we good. Me being young, not knowing no better, I never got pulled. Like I said, I never got arrested before. So I'm like, okay, he older than me. He about 7 years older than me, yeah, so he probably know what he talking about. We get pulled over. They detain us. They don't lock us up at first. They search the car, and they find all the stolen shit. But at this time, like, nobody reported it stolen. So y'all don't even know that the shit is stolen for real. Y'all really profiling us. Like, so, but little did we know, the dude that was in that truck called the police, and that police officer had been just going up and down this same street for 45 minutes, just waiting to see a Monte Carlo with 4 black males in it. So he waited and seen us and followed us. So since he got a call that we was suspicious, he pulled us over and seen the shit, but there was no call about us committing a crime at that point. So at that point, they have like the GBI, not FBI, but GBI, like just investigators, different branches, not just regular Cobb County Police. Like, they got different branches, all these different branches out here, motherfuckers in suits and all type of shit, like dress shirts. And we like, what's going on? So they taking pictures of our face while we in the cuffs. We still not even under arrest yet. Mm-hmm. They taking pictures of us, telling us put the lift the bottom of our shoe so they can take a picture of the footprints, like the bottom of our shoe and shit. So the whole time we like, damn, like, they just know we hit a lick. Even though nobody reported it, they know. Like, they see all this shit, so they're already trying to build a case before they even got any proof that we did anything.
It's only a matter of time. Mm-hmm. Somebody comes
home, hey, I got robbed, boom, I'm missing this, and this, and we found this, and this in their car.
That'd be a first for law enforcement. Yeah. We already got them. What?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I really couldn't believe this shit. So they take a picture of all our faces, take a picture of all the bottom of our shoes. They take us to the precinct because, like I said, at that time, they still can't take us to jail because they don't know what crime we committed. So I don't even know to this day if that was legal. Like, you literally just pulled us over because somebody said we're suspicious. Nobody said we committed a crime. This could all be our shit. We ain't do nothing wrong yet to y'all. But y'all still took pictures of us and took pictures of the bottom of our shoes, knowing that it's coming from a burglary, stolen. So they take us to the precinct. Man, the detective, he already knew me like the back of his hand. Like he didn't call me by my government. He called me Ebo. Like, that's my nickname. Like, that's really my last name, the beginning of my last name. But that's like what I go by in the street. So he like, what's up, Ebo? So I'm looking like, what the fuck? How he know? Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, what'd he say to me? He was like, I was like, how you know me? He was like, I know all about you. And I know about that horseshoe on your arm. So we from Horseshoe Bend, 2200, that's the RICO that we had. That was the name of our neighborhood, 2200 Horseshoe Bend. So everybody had like little horseshoe tattoos and shit. So he like, shit, yeah, I know about that horseshoe on your arm too. I'm thinking I got all the sense. I'm like, yeah, he like, you gonna tell me what that horseshoe stand for? I'm like, shit, I'm a Colts fan. You know, Indianapolis Colts got that same logo. So I just tell him, yeah, I'm a Colts fan. He like, oh, he played a good cop, bad cop shit. At first he was trying to be cool, meaning, you want to insult my intelligence, motherfucker? I'll have you up under the jail, like, tonight. Yeah, da-da-da. Like, you not going to tell me shit? You not going to tell me nothing? I'm like, hell no, I ain't got shit to tell you. Boom, I do perfect. My homeboy, he go in there, he do perfect. Next homeboy, he go in there, he do perfect. The only motherfucker that fold on us is the 24-year-old. We all looking up to this man like, he supposed to be like, first time I met him, he had an AK-47. I'm 17. Like, this is my first time seeing a chopper, seeing a stick. So I'm like, you know what, damn, he in the street, cool. He trapped, he was selling and shit. I looked at him like he was deeper in the streets than me, more mature, more seasoned, like he would know what to do.
What did he say? They walked in and he said, I think these three guys just robbed the place.
Man, look, man, this the craziest shit I ever heard, man. The man going there, all us keep it solid, me and the other two. This last dude, he the only one, and you know who you is too, boy. He go in there and tell them folks, hey, they question him about a robbery. He like, I ain't know nothing about a robbery. We just went to Ebo auntie house. He told me that was his auntie house and he just got all his shit. He was helping her move. That's what he told me. But he went in there and got all the shit. So I'm like, damn. Now you telling the police that I coerced it, basically. Like, you telling them this is my aunt and I told you to give me a ride because he never went in the house. Mm-hmm. He's smart as fuck. He had us young, dumbass motherfuckers go in the house while he sat in the car. He was the driver. So now it make it seem like, he's trying to make it seem like he just gave me a ride to go to my aunt's and help her move. Whole time I kicked the door, robbed him for everything. And he really just told them folks that. So now you letting them know, instead of not saying nothing, you letting them know like, yes, Ebo's the one that told us go here. So long story short, we sit in the precinct like 3 or 4 hours, man. I guess work hours, it was 9 to 5. People that work 9 to 5, they about to get off work. Boom. Dude get home from work and call the police. So they come back in the room like, yep, found out exactly what house you robbed. You going to jail. You ready? And then he was like, I'm like, shit, let's do it. Shit, like, he's like, you sure you don't want to tell me anything? I'm like, hell no, I'm straight. Just go ahead and take me to jail, man.
Did you see the 24-year-old walk out of the front and fuck it too?
Man.
See you guys later.
Yeah, like, and this shit was so crazy because, like I said, this was my first charge. I never went to juvenile. So when he told me that he told, but we all in the handcuffs in the room. You know what I'm saying? He told, like, when everyone coming back in, we like, what you telling? What you say? Everybody like, didn't say nothing. He come in and like, yeah, man, I just told him it was your aunt's house, like, and we were just moving shit. We good. They believe me. I'm like, you stupid ass bitch. That's the dumbest shit you could have ever did, bro. But
he knew.
Yeah, man, he knew.
He knew what he
knew. He tricked us. He gave off the image that he was just so street, and he's the only one that went to go tell on us, like, and threw me under the bus. And why the fuck out of everybody you say my name? Like, goddamn, you really a bitch, bro. Like, for real, dog. So, yeah, we go to jail. I ended up keeping it so real. Like, for him to keep it so fucking fake is crazy, because I kept it so real because we had a homeboy on the case. It was 4 of us. Like I said, 3 of us was solid. One of them told that it was my auntie's house. He didn't directly tell, but he dry snitched on me, basically. So one of our co-defendants, he already was on probation for a burglary. So He panicking, yeah.
It's bad for him.
Yeah, the rest of us, the driver, he just drove. He never went in, so he in the best shape. Then my homeboy, he on juvenile probation, but for some little petty fighting and shit at school or something. Me, I'm fresh. Like, I got a clean slate. I've never been locked up before. So my homeboy that's on probation for the burglary, we all, like, come up with a plan. Like, okay, me and my homeboy who's already on probation for the juvenile probation, we gonna take the charge. Like, we gonna free him up and say that he didn't have nothing to do with it. So I went to court that day. I wouldn't even let my parents come into court because I knew what I was about to do. You know, I know it was gonna probably break their heart seeing me just take the whole fall and be the whole mastermind for a burglary. They would have been like, what the hell? So
when you say your parents, was your dad back?
Yeah, my dad had came back from Nigeria at the time to come to my first court day to court.
Did you?
So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, at first I had no bond. They didn't give me no bond, so I sat in there like 30 days, 45 days, something like that. I had court. I just told my parents wait outside because I already knew I was finna just take the fall for them. So I went in there, told them basically like, yeah, I did it. Like, I went in there and got it, da-da-da. And they really wanted him. Like, the shit's so crazy because you remember I told you they took pictures of the bottom of our shoes with the designs. And I had on like some Kevin Durant's and he had on some Air Force Ones. Air Force Ones have a real distinctive bottom. Like, they just got circles at the bottom of it, a bunch of circles. And I'm the one that kicked the door. But they wanted him so bad, and since he had a prior burglary, like, they forensics, or not forensics, I don't know if it's forensics for burglaries, but the detectives, they came up with the sketch and said that the footprints on the door that I kicked match up to his shoe. And he didn't even do shit. Like, that's how I knew, like, back then as a child, I knew police will frame you if they want you.
No, that's not true.
Like, them motherfuckers will frame the shit out you. Because I dead ass, like, I mean, I already got convicted of it. I kicked that door and he did not do that shit. But since they wanted him and they already had a better chance of proving that he was guilty because he has a prior burglary, they pulled up the bottom of his shoe and they pulled up a picture of the door and said that his shoe matched. And I knew for 1,000% fact his shoe was never on that door. It was mine. So it was just like, damn, they wanted him so bad. I took the charge for him, but just because he was still there, they still charged him with it. But, like, it was no way that he could beat it. Like, so I just really basically went in there and threw myself under the bus for no reason. Because if I just would have shut the fuck up and didn't say anything and just tried to fight it out, I probably could have beat the case. Because they wanted him. Like I said, they matched my shoe to his shoe. Like, crazy shit. Like, they really just wanted him like that. So, but it's all good. I end up going to court. And they sentenced me to this shit called prison boot camp that we have in Georgia. Like, it's at an actual prison, but it's like 3 different sections of it. Like, you got juvenile prison, you got prison boot camp, and then you just got regular prisoners, like regular prison. But we all on the same compound. Like, we'll see each other every day, go chow, like same time and shit. Go to rec yard right when they get off rec. So I get down there, I do, they give me like 90 days of that shit. After I did it, like 2 months in the county, a month and a half in the county, they give me 90 days of that shit. I do 3 months at the prison boot camp. That's when I'm actually like starting to see like, damn, like prison is fucked up. It's some people that's got life and shit. It's lifers. They had a dog. I went to a prison called Alburris in Georgia. It's like in North Georgia. They got a dog program where all the lifers, they can just like tend to a dog every day. They walk them, they train them, they do this and that. I'm seeing like the lifers. I used to talk to the lifers all the time. They used to always give me game like, you know, stay out of this shit, man. I'm never coming home. Like, I never have a girl. Like, this dog is my only partner. Like, da-da-da, like, shit like that. So I'm like, damn, this shit is real. A riot pop off down there. I get in some more shit, like some fights and shit. They end up giving me another 30 days. But that bid was kind of smooth. Like, not too major. Because, like I said, it was prison boot camp. But they was trying to kill us down there. We couldn't even eat. Like, we couldn't eat. Like, we couldn't order commissary. Like, it was strictly hygiene. That's the only thing you could buy. So it was really like a real deal boot camp. So they had something called starvation weekends. Friday through Sunday, they only feed us twice. And they waking us up at 4 a.m, making us work out, go eat at 4 a.m, breakfast. And then we eat lunch at like 10 a.m. And then the rest of the day, we got to starve. Like, we can't buy no commissary. So we starving Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We get fed at 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. and then starve for the rest of the day. So that shit kind of broke me. Like, you would expect it to make me want to change my life around, but I got out of there and got worse. I got out of there, got worse for real. Came home. That's when I was telling you about the clique shit. Like, I was down there gang banging. Like, by this time I had already got into a gang. Like, came home, I got more in tune with my gang. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean? I don't like.
Like, I got more like involved in the gang culture. Like, I was hanging around gang members. I was gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Full blown gang banging.
Just having issues with with rival gangs.
Yeah, all that, going to meetings, just really gang banging. It went from little cliques to actually getting in a real gang.
Still don't understand. So I mean, is it like an organization where you're like, hey, you know, this person's the leader, these guys are lieutenants, these guys run the soldiers.
Yeah.
Here's our where we sell drugs in this area, these guys do burglaries. Like, I mean, like, is it set up like that, or is it just like?
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's definitely organized, definitely ranks. I was a blood. And it's you know, it's ranks in that shit. You got somebody that's at the top that's telling this person what to do. You got somebody, it's chain of command, basically. You know, you got foot soldiers, you got everything in there. So you got to line up in prison, then you got to line up on the street. So it's two different. It's ran by two different people, because you got some people that run it, but they're in prison. Then you got something like, if you're free, you listen to the people that's free. If you locked up, you listen to the people that's locked up. But you got some people that's free. They big homie is locked up, so they take orders from him, but you still got to follow the protocol of what's going on the outside on the street. So pretty much, like, if a motherfucker tell you go do something to something like a rival, you got to go do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you'll get like DP, like a little violation or something, or you might get even kicked out the game. Like, we're not going for no sucker shit. Like, you got to get jumped in, you got to get your ass whooped, you got to go get your guns wet. Like, get your guns wet. Like, back then when I was first game banging, like, you had to get jumped in and you had to go get your gun wet. Like, you had to show that you could fight, and you're gonna show, you know, you're gonna use that pistol. So,
just like a one-on-one fight, or is this like six guys just jump?
Oh yeah. It could be 3, it could be 4, it could be 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta get your ass whooped though. You can fight back though. Like, they want to see if you got heart. That's all. You know, they gonna dap you up, give you hugs, might buy you some gas to smoke, throw you a little mini party down there, like, welcome to the family type shit. But yeah, they're just like some lost little brotherhood shit. Like, I grew up, I didn't have no big brother. I got one sister. You know, I got one sibling, an older sister, and my dad was gone. So I don't know. Like, I was always like, I was never lame. Like, I was never lame. I was always like a popular dude where I was from. So a lot of people already fucked with me. They wanted me to be a part of their shit. Like, a lot of people seek validation and go look for a gang. Like, the gang found me, and they wanted me to be part of the gang. So it was cool. I was fucking with it. We was already cool. Yeah, so I started getting deep in that shit. So moving forward, I laid off the licks. Like I told you, I realized, like, the risk was a lot, especially if you don't know what the reward's gonna be, you know? So I tried to stray away from the robberies and shit, and I focused on trapping. Like, at that time, I was wide open. Came home from prison boot camp, I was 18. And I was like, you know what? Like, and that was my problem too. Like, every time I commit a crime and I get caught for it, I'd be like, all right, I'm not gonna do this no more, but I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I always just thought I could outsmart them. Like, all right, they know me for this, so let me get off of that and do this. But I always ended up getting caught. Okay. So now I gotta tell that story that leads up to what really made them want us. Like, okay, so we wake up one morning, it's early, like 3 of my homeboys go pull up on 3 girls, they going to go fuck. Shit. We wake up the next morning, they spend the night. My bro called me like 12 p.m. It's early as hell. I just wake up. He like, bro, these motherfuckers just robbed me. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, what? Who? I thought you was with some hoes. He like, yeah, they came over here and they just robbed me. I'm like, what? So I'm like, all right, bet. Pull up on them. We all meet up somewhere. He let us know what's going on. Like, boom, the dude come knocking on the door. Like, mind you, we had some beef, and these girls that they was messing with, they fought with the opposition. They fought with the op. So somebody came to the door, knocking on the door, and basically one of the dudes, it was one of the girls' cousins, he was there. And he went to the door and seen who it was, so he tell my bro, like, hey, so-and-so's at the door, what you want me to do? My partner, he on some like tough guy shit. Like he like, shit, let him in. He already had fought the dude and beat him up bad. So he like, shit, let him in. I'm finna whoop his ass again. Whole time he don't know that dude is not coming in to fight you. He coming in to rob you. So when the cousin let him in the house, first thing he do is draw down. He draw down on my boy like, hey, y'all don't move. Like, give me everything. And he robbed him for some little petty shit. Like, my bro, he had his money in his shorts. Like, back then we used to wear basketball shorts under our pants. So he had his money and his real phone in his shorts pockets, but he had jeans over it. So he just tossed him his like little trap phone. He tossed him the trap phone, tossed him like a couple $100. He's like, all right, you got it. He walk him out the house. The dude is on gangster timing though. Like he's literally sticking my boys up and walking them out the house and like, yeah, bring your partners, like tell them come back and get some smoke about it. So we like, damn, this nigga bold. So fast forward, we all meet up. After he tell us the story, we like, oh yeah, we about to go pull up over there. So we pull up over there, we go in the neighborhood. Our initial plan is just to go straight to the house, get out and start shooting. We thinking they gonna still be right there. They played a little chess too that day. So we get there, we drive by the house, nobody there, no extra cars there, boom. We turn, we go through the other side of the neighborhood, boom, we don't see nobody. Right when we about to leave, we about to go towards the end of the street and turn around, they start shooting at us. So we're like, oh shit. They come out the cut, they on foot though. It's like 4 of them, they shooting. They shooting at the car. I'm hanging out the window, shooting back at them. So I'm hanging out the window shooting at them. Like when we turn around to face towards them, they'll run in these little cuts. Like it's like they had it planned. I can't even lie. They had it well organized. They start shooting at us. When we turn towards them, the bus of U-turn, they start hitting different cuts and shit. So they on foot, but we in the car, so it's hard to hit them. So we having a crazy shootout. Like this is the biggest shootout in my county ever. Like they said they found like 136 bullet shells out there. So they running in cuts, they on foot, so it's hard to hit them. We all shooting, they shooting, we running in the shit, running in the mailboxes, running into people's cars. People's in their cars and got hit like by us, like, cause we came 2 or 3 cars deep, I can't remember. But people bumping in some of my people bumping into them, they bumping into light poles, all that. So, but we in a full blown shootout. Long story short, a couple of them got shot. None of us got shot. Yeah, I think 2 of them got shot. They came and picked one of my homeboys up. And this is the crazy part about it. The dude who initiated the robbery, he just robbed my homeboy. But when we come back and shoot it out with y'all, he goes and tells the police, like, yeah, he shot at me. So that's when I knew, like, bro, the streets is crazy. Like, you initiated the gangster shit. Then when we come see about your ass, you call the police on us. Like, that's why the streets is dangerous, man. The streets ain't for nobody, bro. Like, for real, because you got gangster rats out there. You can't beat them. You know what I'm saying? If you lose, you die. Like, he'll kill you. Like, but if you win and get the ups on him, he'll tell on you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, bro, if you would have just left us the fuck alone, you would have never got shot at. So now you started this shit. Now we come back and retaliate and you tell on us. But he didn't know everybody that was there. He only know the person he robbed that day. So he tell on him, and he gets locked up for aggravated assault for the whole shootout. Like he didn't tell on nobody else. You know, he took his time, he took his lick. So now he's locked up for aggravated assault. While he's locked up for aggravated assault, they add Rico to his shit. So that was like when they had like the last straw. Like they was like, all right, we about to start coming to get all of them. U.S. Marshals pulling up to all our mom's house. They trying to catch us where we frequent at. Like all this shit. Like that's when shit got real because it was close to a school. So they was serious about that shit. Like the neighborhood happened to be close to a school. So they like, man, kids could have got hit. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't fucking with that. Neighbors in their cars getting shot up. Like why they about to go to work and shit. Like this early. I told you it's 12 p.m. Like in the middle of the daytime, it's like the Wild Wild West. We shooting it out. Like they shooting, we shooting. Shit was crazy. I found a Cali plug from Sacramento. He was in the Bay.
Was trapping like a trap house.
Yeah, trap house, like selling drugs, you know, selling dope. So I found a Cali plug from Sacramento. Like I said, I was 18 at this point in time. I'm getting the pounds sent from Cali to my mom's front door. I'm getting it for like $1,400 a pound. And back then it's like 200 a zip. So 16 zips. I'm probably making like 5,000-6,000 off of each pound. Like, and I'm 18. I just came home, so I'm feeling myself. I'm like, man, fuck that robbing shit. Like, I'm just trying to trap. I'm trying to just get off this gas from Cali, because nobody my age, like at that time, like now these kids advanced. You know, you got trappers that's rich, 15-year-old trapping. Like, but then like in my area, like that wasn't really common for nobody that was 18 to be getting the pounds from Cali. These people barely buying 3 5s and 7s and shit, and I'm getting the pounds shipped to my mom's front door. So I get to selling the dope. We got a little trap house, basically like where the gang used to just go, you know, sell their drugs, fuck with the girls, you know what I'm saying, just chill. Start getting hot, cause now it's shootouts going on over there now. Like this apartment complex wasn't really known for that, but now it's shootouts. Now it's people getting robbed in the apartments, not by me personally, because I gave it up, but not everybody gave that up that was around me. So they'll bring them to them apartments, rob them, all type of shit was going on. So basically one day, the police come, they come to the trap house, and they looking for somebody like, hey, is so-and-so here? We know the person though, but he wasn't there. It was like, nah. I happened not to be there that day. They put the whole house in handcuffs. It was like 11, 12 people there, because like I said, everybody used to just congregate there, females, dudes. They put the whole house in handcuffs and said they was looking for somebody. They ran everybody's names. Nobody had warrants, so they left. So we wasn't thinking too much of it. We like, what the hell? Like, we was like, why did they come? But they was just looking for him. He might just be hot at the time. Like, they might just be looking for him. Whole time, they building this RICO case on us. From shit we did, they've been investigating us since 2012, and they came and got us 2016.
Who's they? This is the GBI?
Police. Yeah. GBI, like the gang task force, all that shit. They had
so this
been
isn't
watching
the
us.
feds. This is
Nah.
the state.
Yeah, it was state. Yeah, this is state. Yeah, they had been watching us from 2012 to 2016. So they were building the case for 4 years already. So this is towards the end of when they're about to convict us. They came to the house, just did like the little walkthrough. They didn't search the house. They just, like I said, they detained everybody, ran their names, and they let us go. Well, let them go. So I had some work stashed in the wall over there. So I'm like, once they told me that, I'm like, nah, I got to go get my work. Like, that's hot. I go there the next day to get my work, and I dip. Later on that day, police come back, and they kick the door in and lay the whole house down. They lay the whole house down. They start searching. They find like 7 guns. They find a bunch of muscle relaxers, X pills, Zans, gas, all type of shit in the house, in the trap. They take everybody to jail except the girls. So everybody that was in that house went to jail, and that was like the beginning of the RICO. So now it's like they got their first people already locked up, but they still got their eyes on 23 of us. The way I got locked up on my RICO was the most fucked up shit, man. That was a crazy situation. I just so happened, I'm going to this girl's birthday party. I'm messing with this girl. We on the way to a Japanese steakhouse. We about to go get something to eat, you know, good vibes. I didn't drive. I got in one of my homeboys' car. We about to pull out. I'm like, damn, let me go get my gun. I run back in the house, grab my gun. I grab some Molly. Stop at the liquor store, get a bottle. We stop at the liquor store, get a bottle. We just so happen to stop at the gas station. So this shit's crazy. We get to the gas station. We pulled in by the pump right here. My homeboys all walk in. One of them come back out the gas station and ask me, like, hey, you got some change? I always had a lot of money on me, like, 'cause I was trapping and shit. So he was like, hey, you got some change? I'm like, change for what? 100, 50, 20? Like, what kind of change? He like, nah, change. Like, he homeless. He trying to get some money. So I'm like, oh, I got him. Boom. I walk up to the homeless dude, give him some money, just dap him up, give him some money. I go back to the car at the gas pump. One of my other homeboys come out and he asked him too, like, hey, can I get some money? I need a little bit more money to go get me a hotel room for the night. He like, how much you need? He like, 35 more. He's like, I got him. Boom. My homeboy gave him the $35. We get back to the car. My homeboy's pumping the gas. Mind you, we at the pump. pumps on this side of us facing the gas station. My homeboy's pumping the gas. The next thing you know, I just feel the car jerk. Boom. And I hear my homeboy say, like, get the fuck off me. You got me fucked up. So we like, what? My first instinct is we getting robbed. Because, like, 2 weeks ago at that same gas station, we seen somebody we was beefing with. As soon as we pulled in, he saw all of us and he just pulled off. So my first instinct is last time I was at this place, we saw somebody I didn't like. So we probably getting caught down bad right now. I hear, what the fuck, you got me fucked up? The car jerked. So my first instinct, we getting robbed. I got my book bag with my gun between my legs. I reach into my book bag to get the gun. I open my door. I'm about to put one leg out. As soon as I am getting out the car, police got the guns in my face. Drop the motherfucking bag. Drop the fucking bag. They didn't even see the gun yet. I still got my hand in the book bag, you know what I'm saying? Trying to go make sure my boy all right. Whole time, it's the police. So I'm like, fuck. I dropped the bag. And it's so crazy. My homeboy, Mondo Jackson, he just end up driving right past us. Like, seeing me get locked up, seeing the police surrounding me. They're in unmarked cars. Whole time, this is a high drug area. So a lot of undercovers stay around that area to watch for transactions. So mind you, this is why I said it's so crazy, because whole time I'm trying to be a fucking good Samaritan. They thinking I'm selling the homeless man drugs. That's why they ran up on us. That was their fucking probable cause. But the shit that's so fucked up is, after they realized it wasn't, we still went to jail because it was too late. They already found the shit. So basically they tell us get out. Boom, they search us. I got the Molly on me in my pocket. So I'm just originally know I'm going to jail for Molly.
You're lucky they didn't see that gun.
Yeah, they would have killed me. They would have killed me. So I get out the car. They like, we like, why you fucking with us? We asked them, like, what's the probable cause? Why you fucking with us? They like, shit, we just saw you selling drugs up here. Da, da, da. I'm like, man, I didn't sell that man drugs. You can go search him right now. He don't got no drugs on him. I didn't even think he was like a junkie type dude. Like, I just knew he was, like some people just broke. You got some junkies and you got some just broke people that's struggling. So I'm just thinking he just really want to get a room. So they go search the homeless man. They don't find shit on him but money. Whole time, this motherfucker got like $200-300 on him already. Just conned me out, got me hot. You got the police looking at me, bitch ass, homeless ass nigga. He got me hot, and he already got a whole bankroll on him. So they search him, they don't find no drugs. But by then, while they searching him, they searching my car. They find the gun. They find the Molly on me. So I'm about to go to jail. One of my homeboys, he already had a warrant, so he going to jail. Another one of my homeboys tried to tell the police it was his gun. He told the police it was his gun, thinking they was gonna free me because he already know my situation. I just came home from the first prison boot camp shit. I got probation. He got a clean slate, clean record. So he tried to free me up and tell him it was his gun. So instead of them letting me go, they charged both of us with the gun. We both go to jail for the gun.
Are you not allowed to have a gun in?
Yeah, in Georgia. Like, yeah, and I think it's like at the time, I was a convicted felon though. So yeah, that's why I just got the burglary. So definitely they're not going for that. So now I'm about to have a convicted felon with a possession of a firearm charge. Then I got a controlled substance because I had the Molly on me. And in Georgia they say possession of a firearm and commission of a crime when you have guns and drugs at the same time. So
can you open carry in Georgia?
Yeah, definitely. Like, as long as you don't have no felonies, you can have your gun everywhere. Like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, say they just did that here. Guys are just walking around with fucking guns on their hips and shit.
Definitely. So, we go to jail. The whole time I'm thinking like, okay, I'm going to jail for a gun and Molly. I'm not knowing about the RICO that we've been investigated for 4 years.
How much in Georgia, if you're a felon in possession of a firearm, how much time is that?
I want to say 5. Like they'll tell you you're gonna do 5 off the rip, but a lot of times they don't just give you 5. Like I know some people that got a year or 2 years, but they say 5, like just for having a gun, not even using it, shooting nobody, nothing. Just having a possession of it. You can get 5. You can get 10. Like you can get your whole probation snatched. If you have 10 years probation, they can take the whole probation and say, hey, he has to sit 10 years in prison just for having possession of this gun.
Yeah, in the federal system, like you would get 3 years. That's a mandatory. That's the minimum. You're getting 3 years. But if they catch you with the gun and you have drugs, it's 5. It's mandatory 5. Yeah. So it's either 3 or 5.
And it could be much higher if you've got multiple drug convictions. Then it could be 15, 20.
Yeah,
30.
Google says first conviction could be 1 to 10 years, second or more, 5 to 10 years.
Is Georgia?
The AI overview for Georgia.
Yeah, they'll fuck around and give you 10. Some people, like I said, I seen people get 1. I seen people get 10. It just depends on the judge.
What do you think right then? You think right then I'm getting a year or two?
Yeah, I'm thinking like, like I said, I'm still in that mode where I feel like I can get away with everything because I'm committing so many crimes. I get caught this time, like, all right, they're going to give me a slap in the wrist. Like, I never thought I'd go to prison. Cause like
you
I
already
said,
been to prison once.
You know what I'm saying? But it was prison boot camp, so it still wasn't real to me. Even though I was on the real prison compound on the prison
I would think
schedule.
boot camp would suck even worse than prison because they're making you wake up early in the morning and jog.
Working out every day, starving us every weekend. Like, so that shit was tough. But just being young and dumb, like okay, they got me that time. Like I said, I got out saying I'm not committing no more burglaries. That's how I got caught. So I'm gonna stick to the drug dealing. So I thought I could outsmart them with that. Like, I already had everything down packed. Like, I don't know how other laws work, but in Georgia, like, they have to have probable cause to search you. So it was times back then I have a pound on me. I have some X pills. I have some Xanax. I have some Molly. I have a gun. They pulled me over. Yes, sir. How's it going? What am I getting pulled over for? Speeding? All right, take my ticket. I'm gone. As long as they don't smell gas in the car.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing that I trained all my homeboys to do because we used to love hotboxing, riding around hotboxing. But that's like a one-way ticket to hell. That's a first-class ticket to jail. Like, as soon as they pull you over and they smell that, you're going down for everything in this fucking car. So I'm thinking I'm outsmarting them. I'm riding dirty as hell, but nobody can smoke. I don't care if I'm with a female. I don't care if I'm with my best friend. Nobody can smoke in the car. And I'm telling all my homeboys, stop that shit because that's how a lot of people get messed up. Don't smoke in the car. You don't give them no probable cause. But it just so happened that the probable cause at the gas station was they thought it was a drug deal. But I still feel like to this day, if that was your probable cause and it was false, that I should have beat it. My lawyer didn't really fight it as good as he could. Yeah, they found it, but it was illegal the way they searched us because your probable cause was it was a drug deal. You searched him, you didn't find no drugs. So I didn't sell him no drugs, but you still proceeded to search my car even though your probable cause was wrong. So
is it the in good faith doctrine or something like that? Where they're like, but we thought.
Mm-hmm.
So we were doing it in good faith. But I mean, I agree. It's like if you pull somebody over for going 60 and a fucking 30 and you search their car and you find drugs, but really they weren't going 60. They were going fucking 35 or they were going 30.
Y'all just cheated. Y'all
what are you doing, man?
You feel me?
You know, it turns out that your radar is miscalibrated or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never should have pulled this guy over to begin with.
Exactly.
But that's they it's was it fruit of the poisonous tree? But they just don't play by those rules anymore.
Definitely. So we get to the jail. I'm just thinking, I got a gun charge. I got a controlled substance charge for the Molly. We get in there, and I done been to jail probably like 5, 6 times by then. Like in between it for little petty shit and violations of probation. And it's always the same process. But this time when I got in there, they take me into a room, tell me to take my shirt off. It's an investigator. They taking pictures of my tattoos, asking me am I part of a gang? And I'm like, nah, hell nah. So they're like, yeah, you being investigated for gang charges. We'll get back to you and let you know. So I'm like, damn, this is different. Like I've been to jail a lot of times and they never did no shit like this. So, and I told you my first conviction was a burglary, but it was also gang charges. So now they taking these pictures. I'm like, this is a little different. They didn't do this the first time I got gang charges. That's when I kind of knew this was going to be a little deeper. But I didn't think too much of it. I did 3 months in the county jail. I finally got a bond. They let me bond out and go to rehab. So I was basically saying like, my lawyer's story was it was personal use. Like I wasn't selling the Molly. It was just, I do it. So I need rehab. So they let me out on bond and go to this rehab. And I had to take 3 drug tests a week. Like, I was actually changing my life around. Like, it was strict. I had no choice. I had to go to anger management classes once a week. I had to go to, like, Alcoholics Anonymous. I had to go to all these little classes, take these drug tests. And I was doing good. I had a job. They had me working, like, a little job at a stair company or something. Like, I had to, like, live there at the rehab and just go to work. We end up throwing this party, like, we getting money at this time. Like, we young. We still, like, 18, 19, or about 19. I'm about to turn 20. I'm 19. We throw we get an Airbnb and throw a house party, crazy house party. We threw, like, 5 parties every single day. It was summertime. We throwing parties every single day of the week. We just so happened to throw one when our homeboy is at the Airbnb. He leaves to go get go pick up a girl or something. He ended up getting pulled over, and when he got locked up, he called us from jail from the party. Like, we at the party still. He called us from jail and like, bro, they just locked me up. I'm like, for what? He like, DUI. But bro, I got locked up for a DUI initially. When I got the bookings, they told me I have 116 charges. So we like, what the fuck? How the hell you get 116 charges? I never heard of no shit like that. He like, bro, I don't know. These folks tripping. There's so much shit on here that I really ain't even do. I don't know nothing about this shit. I'm like, what? So when he get locked up, we get a call from two of our homeboys that was already locked up from the sting that they did at the trap house when they found the guns and all the dope and shit. And they were like, bro, they just called us out and told us they just locked Jason up and he got 116 charges. They talking about building a RICO on us. Like, they got me and the other dude in here, and Jason just got locked up. But they came and said they about to build a RICO case on us. So now we at the party like, what the fuck? Like, they been sitting in jail, but whole time the police connecting dots and they was already building this shit. So when we hear this, we like, damn, like, everybody looking on some shit like, damn, I hope I'm not involved in it because we don't know the list of names, you know what I'm saying? We all looking like, man, they ain't got me on there. I'm good. Like, we good. Whole time I'm in the rehab. I just got weekend passes. Every weekend, they let me go out and shit. So I just had to turn myself back in on Sundays. Like Friday, Saturday, I could stay out. Sunday morning, I got to come back. So I'm like, bro, I know I'm not on that shit. Like, I'm on bond. I'm doing the right thing. Whole time, when they lock him up, they charge him with our whole RICO on accident. Like, when they processed him in, that's where they showed their hand. Like, all these charges is what they want to charge all of us with. But he just happened to be the first one to get locked up on it. So they put all 116 charges on him when he got booked. That's how we found out that the RICO was a thing.
Otherwise, they would have just grabbed you guys all kind of at the same time, like one sweep, and then you would have all figured it out.
Yeah.
Because if they start letting people know up front, people start taking off.
Yeah, for sure. So they played it real smart. They played it smart. One day, this dude, like, he got on slacks and he got on a white shirt.
But behind the scenes, they're still putting together a RICO. You just don't have any idea.
I don't know. I'm thinking they let me out scot-free. I'm thinking like, oh, I got a bond. I tricked them.
And the RICO's not just you. It's you and how many other people?
22.
22 other people that are also out there still doing crimes.
Yeah.
Like, all kind of connected to each other in some way. Even though with RICO, the left hand doesn't have to know. Like, you could be, you're locked up just trying to get through this little bid, but these guys are still doing some other shit. So they're still interconnected with you, even though you have no idea what they're necessarily doing.
That's exactly what was going on, because we had, like I said, 116 charges. 100 of them I had no idea about.
Right.
Like, we had everything from carjackings to fucking breaking and entering autos, drugs, aggravated assaults, armed robberies, trafficking, possession. We had so many different charges that people were getting locked up and I wasn't even knowing about it. Like, I have co-defendants that I never met a day in my life. They just, like, if I took a picture with this dude and next week he takes a picture with that dude, they're putting us all together. So I might not never even seen this dude, but since they know he knows this dude and I know him, they put us all together. So my RICO was crazy.
Now you're a tight-knit gang. You're like, I've never met this
the whole time they'll paint a picture too. Police play a dirty game too. Like, shit, don't get me wrong, we was doing wrong, but they was doing wrong too. Like, they was trying to make it seem like everybody was in cahoots and this person's crime is connected to this person's crime. And, oh, he does this for the gang. Like, no, this dude just doing that because he broke. So he just going to commit a crime for some money. He's not enhancing his status in the gang or anything like that. So, but that's how they make it seem.
It's not like he's kicking up the money.
Yeah, it's not like he's putting it in the pie after he commits a crime. Like, this for the gang. Nah, that's for him. You know what I'm saying? But the police will make it seem like every crime that all of us did was together and we doing it for the gang. Yeah, after I get in there, I do my 3 months. I go to the rehab. Guy comes in with some slacks and a white button-down shirt, with a collar shirt, actually. He had on a regular polo shirt with some slacks. He asked me my name. I was like, yeah, that's me. He was like, hey, how you doing? he put his hand out to shake my hand, and my intuition just told me, like, I felt it that something was wrong with this dude, like. So I left him hanging, because a lot of people come to the rehab, talk to us from the outside, and you know what I'm saying, little shit. So my first thing is I'm thinking like, oh, he just a guy coming to talk to us and stuff. But when he asked me my name, I was like, yeah, that's me. He put his hand out, and I just felt funny as hell. Like, so I just looked him up and down. And he was like, damn, you just gonna leave me hanging? So I'm like, all right. Boom, I put my hand out. As soon as I put my hand out, he grabbed my hand, put my hands behind my back, like, you're under arrest. I'm like, God damn, these fucking they don't play. He's slimy as hell. Like, shit. You act like you about to greet me, you fucking about to ruin my life. So shit. Whole time he's U.S. Marshal.
Mm-hmm.
They walked me outside from the rehab, and I see like 30 unmarked cars. Like, they came so deep just to come get me. And like, you had people in the backyard laying down in the grass. You had like Ford Tauruses. You had Expeditions. You had all type of cars surrounding the house, like parked in different spots. So I'm like, damn, this was like a sting. Like, they came to get me. They tricked me with the plainclothes dude. They probably thought I would have ran or something if I knew it was a regular police. But yeah, that's when they locked me up for the and when they locked me up, I was like, what's going on? Like, I'm out on bond right now. I ain't do nothing. I'm taking 3 drug tests a week. I'm in these classes, you know what I'm saying? I ain't committing no crimes. Like, why the hell y'all locked me up? I just bonded out. They was like, you have RICO charges, you have gang charges, shit like that. Shit so fucked up. I get to the county jail, I'm sitting down at the booking. Like I said, I'm always used to like thinking that I'm just gonna get off. I sit down at booking, they taking my property and shit. I got condoms. This one I know I was going away for a long time. The lady at the desk, at the booking desk, she inventorying all my shit, putting it in a bag. She take my condoms. She's like, oh yeah, you won't be needing these for a long time. She throw them in the trash. I'm like, oh shit. like they just straight up telling me like it's over with. I get in there, yeah.
I was just gonna say when I was in Oklahoma City, they do the transfer center for the feds. Yeah. Remember, I didn't know my reg number. I was like, I don't know. I was like pill line asking for my medication or something, and she goes, what's your reg number? And I went, oh, I don't know. And she goes, and I said, I don't know. And she goes, well, you better, you don't have it memorized? I said, no. She said, well, you better, you're going to be here a while.
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking, it was like this sinking feeling like,
yeah, that's
fuck.
how I felt. That's how I felt. There was a snap into reality. Like, for real, she literally bagged up all my shit, and my condoms is the only thing she threw away, like, just knowing. Like, I'm not even convicted guilty yet. Yeah. But that's how I knew how big and serious my case was. Like, you just a regular CEO. You work at the desk, so they must have told you that, like, I'm gone. Like,
so I mean, let's face it. If some people, once you get, they know just the charges. Yeah. They can look at the charge and say, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, even if you beat 80% of these,
you're still going
to jail for a while.
Yeah. So I sit in the county for a year, 22 and 2. Like, they got us locked down 22 hours of the day. We only get 2 hours out. I never been through no shit like that. No bond. Yeah, the lady told me at the desk, yeah, you won't be needing these condoms for a while. You finna be sitting in this bitch. So I never been in jail that long. Like I said, at this time I'd have been in jail 7-8 times, and I always get a slap on the wrist. 15 days, 30 days, 45 days, 10 days, or same day I bond, like shit like that. So now I'm sitting in here 22 hours a day in my cell. I only get out my cell 2 hours, and it's the longest stint of time, the hardest time that I did. So I sat in there a year. Mind you, I have 23 co-defendants. 2 of them took pleas. So I go see my lawyer. The discovery packet is so fucking big that he couldn't even bring it to me on paper. These folks had been investigating us for years already. He brought me the discovery packet with a flash drive. The discovery packet was so big, he was like, man, they have over 3,000 pages on y'all. Like, the police was documenting everything, man. Every picture we took, every tweet, like, because we were just young and dumb. We used to get in a fight and then go talk shit about it on the internet. Like, oh, we just beat their ass here. Like, we giving them the crimes. Like,
right.
We was just here and we beat this person's ass and here. Like, the police just documenting all this shit. They got even little shit, like, where we get pulled over. Like, we heard gunshots on this street. We pulled them over, searched the car. We didn't find any guns. We found bullets, though, and we let them go. Or we went to this party. We seen somebody walking down the street with blood on him. He had a ripped shirt. We questioned him. We let him go. Anytime they pulled us over together, like if it's 3 of us together and they got pulled over, they documented that. If it's one person, he got pulled over with another person, they documented that. So everything, they got so much shit on us. They got our music videos. Like, we make music back then. Like, we was trending. We'd upload a music video and get like 50,000. So, like, quick. So the whole town knew us, and the police knew us as well. So they watching. They just building this shit, listening to our music, hearing the crimes we talking about committing and shit, and they just lining it all up. They got over 3,000 pages of us. So
and you're having running gun battles in the middle of the fucking city too. That's not helping.
yeah, shit's crazy. So 2 of my co-defendants, they end up taking pleas.
Right.
So my lawyer sit me down like, bro, they have 3,000 pages on you. 2 of your co-defendants just agreed to testify on you. So
did you tell them that's not true because they're all gangsters and the gangsters don't tell on each other?
I wish. Shit, the gangster rats. I told you about them. You gotta watch out for them gangster rats. So yeah, at this point, I'm in a sticky situation because they already about to tell on me. So he asked me, my lawyer, like, all right, okay, they have like segments out of the 23. They had people that they wanted like the least, that they just wanted to snatch up to see if they would tell. Then they had people in the middle. Then they had people at the top. So I was one of the people in the top, and it was 2 more people. So they wanted me and 2 of my bros the most. So he was like, the only way you can really get out of this situation if you tell on one of these 2. Like, even if you tell on somebody lower than you, they don't care. Like, they really want you. But if you tell on another one of these 2 heads, I can get you a good sentence. I'm telling my lawyer, like, fuck no, I'm not doing that.
They gotta go.
Yeah,
they gotta go. I mean, I like Tommy and I like Billy, but I'll put some money on their books. I'm gonna, I'll visit them.
I told my lawyer, man, I ain't gonna say nothing, man. I'm good. I told him I'm good. So at this point, I'm trying to get a bond. My mom get on the stand, telling them how good I am. My dad get on the stand, telling them how good I am.
Come on,
I got this.
If you're a judge, he's got to be like, stop it.
Yeah, man.
You could run over a busload of children. Your mom's gonna get. He's a good boy.
Look at me like an angel still. So a pastor at the rehab that I was at, he came on there and vouched for me and everything. So it's like all these people vouching for me, and they said nah. They was like, yeah, he facing 156 years. So we don't feel like he's eligible for a bond. He has serious charges. The DA on my ass. Like, she's like, yeah, he's the glue to the organization. He's the one that brings everybody together. He's the one that tells them what robberies to commit. He's the one that gives them the drugs. Like, they really just making it seem like a real organized crime, like organized gang. But at the same time, we just young kids, like, just doing shit. Like, so I don't know if it looked like that to them. I don't know.
But you are orchestrating robberies, and I am. You know what I'm saying? It's funny when you're in the middle of it. You're like, no, just tell him, Billy, you should probably go rob that guy. But boy, when the U.S. attorney says or the district attorney says, it like, wow, makes it sound like a well-oiled machine.
Like, damn, I didn't even know I was organized like that. But shit, yeah. So. Pretty much, they denied my bond, said I was facing 156 years. Cool. So my lawyer asked me again, like, bro, you facing some serious charges. You wanna give somebody up? I'm like, nah, I'm good. So they come with their first offer. Their first offer was 15 years. But mind you, I only have possession of a firearm by a convicted felon in Somali. I'm like, damn, y'all trying to give me 15 years? Like, all the shit that I did.
You mean that's what they caught you?
Yeah,
with?
That's what they caught me with. Like, I'm like, all the shit that I did, y'all don't know nothing about this shit. Like, y'all got certain things documented, but you can't prove that I did none of this shit. The only thing that y'all can prove is...
can prove it when they put the 2 guys on the stand.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But I'm looking at it like, all y'all have me guilty, guaranteed of is the shit that I have in possession. That's all I'm charged with right now. The aggravated assault was no longer on there. I had an armed robbery on there, but the girl told them like that I was involved in the robbery, but then she turned around and was visiting me. Like, she was there when this girl got robbed, and she basically put the blame on me. But she was cool with me. So she had been told the police about this, but she was coming to visit me. She had money on my books. She was talking to me on the phone, going to the court dates with my mom and shit. So the police dropped the armed robbery charges because they like, she got to be lying on them because she actually they hear all the conversations. Like it can't be true. So The only thing that I had was possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and this little Molly. So I'm like, 15 years, I can't take that. So I go back to jail. I go back to court a couple months later.
And you're how old?
I'm 20 at this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 20.
15 years. You're 20 years old.
It's your whole life.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. I can't take that. So they take me back.
How much time would you do on that? How much time do you do
15?
in Georgia?
I want to say it's 40 months for RICO is the minimum, but 40 months. Yeah, I want to say.
No, I'm saying if they gave you 15 years.
Oh, if they give you 15 years, it's really different. Like, it's really different. Like, different stroke for different folks. I've seen some people parole out after 4 years. I've seen
they got parole.
Yeah, I've seen
Okay.
people parole out after 10, and then you have some people that got to max out. Like me, I maxed out. I ended up maxing out when I took my time. But
So
yeah.
first was 15.
Yeah,
Sorry,
first
go
was
ahead.
15. I left the courthouse. I told them no. They took me back to the jail. Second time I went to court, they offered me 12 years. I told them no. The third time, they offered me 10 years. I was like, hell no. Nah. Because in my mind, it's still like, I don't know what these dudes about to say. I didn't feel like it was real. Like, I always watch TV shows about like your homeboy, yeah, like they was committing these same crimes with me, and then they tell on them. But like I was so close to these people, I'm like, man, they might just get on the stand and try to tell them some lies and throw some little bullshit in the game or tell them some petty shit. Like, I didn't think they'd, really just do their thing on me. But at the same time, I didn't fully know. But I knew I wasn't taking 10 just while I have these little possession charges. I got a RICO, but just possession charges. So my whole thing was to fight it because in the state of Georgia, like RICO, like the police have to prove that you're committing these crimes to enhance your status in the gang or fund the gang. And my whole thing is, if you just caught me with a gram of Molly and a gun, I can't fund the gang with a gram of Molly? Mm-hmm. I can't increase my status with just having possession of this firearm. I didn't shoot nobody with it. I didn't kill nobody with it. I didn't rob nobody with it. It's not even reported stolen. You know what I'm saying? You could have said, theft. If it was a theft by taking, they could have said, he steals guns for the gang. But the gun was clean. So it's like, literally, I'm thinking in my head, I got it beat because they can't prove that I'm enhancing my status by just carrying a gun, and I can't fund the gang by just having a gram. I'm thinking I'm good. They offer me the 10. I tell them, no, I'm not taking that shit. So now my lawyer come back to see me. He like, all right, look, they said they about to crank up trial. Like, you don't want to take this 10, that's their final offer. I was like, damn, I can't take 10, but I can't go to trial because I do got 2 people about to testify. So I'm like, what else could we do? Like, is there anything else we could do? He like, you can go into a non-negotiated plea. That's where I go into court. My lawyer goes into court and asks for a certain amount of time that he feels is fair, and then the DA tells the judge how much time she wants to give me, and then the judge decides. So I didn't actually take a plea. I took a non-negotiated plea and let the judge decide. 'Cause I couldn't take that time. I couldn't take 15, 12, or 10. So we go into court. They playing my music videos and shit. They showing gang signs. They showing guns, the money. Like, it looked bad. What we talking about, what we look like, it just looked bad. You know what I'm saying? So my lawyer asked for 2. Like, said like 2 years is fit for him. Like, he'll do 2. The DA says 8. So the judge
8? She said 10 earlier.
Yeah, she did. But when we went into the non-negotiated plea, she told him 8. My lawyer said 2. Then the judge decided 7. I'm like, damn, you ain't even meet in the middle of that. Like, you basically picked her fucking 8. Like, shit. But yeah, but in my head, I'm thinking still, like I said, I'm always used to just getting a slap on the wrist. So even when they said 7, I wasn't just sad, devastated. I just knew in my head, like, I'm gonna parole out after 2 years. The whole time that was not the case. I did the whole 7. So he sentenced me to a 20 to 7. So that's 20 years in total. Like,
he sentenced you to 20, but
20
you have
do
to
7.
do 7.
Yeah, 20 do 7.
How could you end up with 20?
So that's how Georgia usually does. They'll give you an ass of probation, then they'll give you time to serve. So some people get a 20 do 5, or some people get a 10 do 3. Or,
So it means you're on probation for 20 years?
Yeah, for 20 years. You're on probation for 20 years, but you got to serve 7. But I was parole eligible, so I could have paroled out after like 40 months.
But that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. They kept denying my parole.
Do you go in front of like a parole board?
Yeah, you don't actually physically see them. Like when your parole month comes up, they just review like your charges. They review like your behavior while you in prison, and then they'll decide. But like I was getting a lot of write ups when I was in prison, like DRs. They call them DRs. I was getting caught because I was getting phones in. I was getting phones in the prison. I had an iPhone in there. I was selling drugs and I was in prison too. Like motherfuckers would fly drones, like park across the street from the prison, fly the drone, drop it off, and we go outside and find a way to break out, get the shit, and bring it in. We selling that shit. Or you can get an officer, a CO, yeah, like just pay her some money, boom, she'll bring it in. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So I just kept getting rolled up for contraband. I kept having contraband. So they kept denying my parole. Yeah, so okay.
So you did 7.
Yeah, I did 7.
Yeah,
So,
are you still on paper now?
yeah. I got
Can you try and get off? Like if you're good for a certain period of time, can you apply to quash the paper?
Yeah. See, like right now, I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
So I ain't got no trouble since I've been home. I've been home from prison for 2 years now. So like I just completely just left the streets alone. I heard that after 3 years, I can go back to court and ask them to terminate my probation. As long as I do 3 years without getting in trouble, they can just kill all my probation. So since I had a 20-7, I did the whole 7. I came home with 13 years on probation, the remainder of that 20-year sentence. So I've been home for 2 years now, so I still have 11 more months on probation. So after I complete this next year, without getting in trouble.
11 more years.
Yeah, but once I have 11 more years on it.
You said 11 more months.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
It's like
once I complete 1 more year of probation, I can go back and ask them to get it terminated.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. So next year I'll be good. But
yeah, on federal, it's typically you have to typically at the halfway mark they'll quash your paper, unless you have restitution.
yeah,
But yeah.
yeah. So
That seems ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of paper.
that's how like where I'm from. That's how they really trick us. Like they trick us for life, basically. Like we had so much crime. Like I said, we're Metro Atlanta, so we're not actually Fulton County. So for it to be not even the capital, we had the highest conviction rate. Like I think it was one time we had like a 99.6 conviction rate. Damn near everybody they was locking up was guilty. So this was the time Obama was president. He had to literally come to my county jail and send FBI to investigate the jail because they got to be doing something wrong. Like everybody is fucking guilty. 99.6%. That was like, I think it was like the 3rd highest in the country at the time. So basically they'll just sit you in there for forever, make you fight your case for forever, and people just say fuck it and plea out. Like some people won't even be guilty. They just tired of sitting in jail. And a lot of people are guilty. They're like, same shit. Like I'm just ready to take my time and go to prison because Georgia prisons is dangerous. It's dangerous as hell. But like it's a lot of contraband. Like in the county, it's not really phones like that. There's no shanks. There's none, no gas, drugs, none of that shit. So people be ready to get to prison. Damn near. It sounds crazy. It's more dangerous, but it's more privileges. The county jail is more safe, but it's like hard time. Like you can't do shit. You're locked down 22 hours. None of that. So people be playing out. So I get to prison. I told you like I was in a gang. I get to prison, I had some rank in my gang and shit. So it just so happens the prison that I get down to like has 2 of the biggest big homies like in the state of Georgia. So they just happen to be at the same prison as me. It's 130 prisons in Georgia. So what is the odds that 2 of them is down here with me? So they're in the same gang as me. I get a call from another one of my homeboys. He in my gang too. He tell me like, "Hey, you down there with so and so and so and so?" I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah." He was like, shit, bro. Like, they can't be gang no more. Basically, like, just let me know. Like, one of them is a rat, and one of them is a offender. He got all type of messed up charges. So I find this out, and like with us, like how the gang goes, like you can't backbite, like gossip, and just like. If you don't like somebody else that's in our gang, you can't just be like, oh, he did this and that without proof because you in violation and you have to show the proof. So this dude that's at another prison, he showed me the proof. He sent me the dude charges. Like you can literally look it up on Google, look up his charges. And then the other one, his whole case is on it's on Google. Still to this day, it's on Google. And he told on his co-defendant and got him life. So these people, they don't know what's going on at my prison. They don't know I guess that everybody just found this out, what was going on, like, at another prison first. So they called me because I got ranked down there. So they like, hey, you need to tell everybody that's down there what they really locked up for. Because the dude who has the sex offender charges, he's telling everybody he's locked up for armed robbery. But he has so much rank, nobody checks him, nobody asks to see the proof and shit. So everybody just going with the flow. And he real dangerous too. Like, he's getting you touched, like, in prison. He can make a phone call and get you touched outside of prison, like, yeah, from Georgia to South Carolina to Alabama. He had 3 states. So, like, yeah, he powerful. So a lot of people ain't really want to speak on that shit. But, like, I'm a stand-up dude, so I can't just follow I can't follow no, like, unrighteous person, like, as far as, like, you breaking gang code. So I get the call, I get the paperwork sent. Boom, I find out. I let some of the homies know. And I'm like, yeah, y'all gotta go handle that business. Like, they can't be part of us no more. So these dudes, instead of going to go handle the business, they go back and go tell them what I said. They go put them on game like, oh, Ebo said that you got these type of charges and he said that you a rat. Like, just basically like going back instead of pressing the issue because they scared to go against them because, like I said, they got a lot of power, they got a lot of influence. So instead of them handling the business, they go tell and make it seem like I'm backbiting. The whole time I'm not backbiting because there's solid, hardcore proof. Y'all supposed to go handle protocol. They didn't do that. So, boom, I get a call from one of them. He's like, look, I know the little rumor you trying to spread, and you know what I'm saying? I just want you to come down to this building. Like, you in violation. You know you're in violation for that. Like, telling me, like, I want you to come down to this building, and you're going to get your violation, and you good. Like, you still going to have your rank, but don't be spreading that on my name type shit. So I straight get on the phone like, bro, I'm not taking no fucking violation. You was a offender. Like, I'm not doing none of that shit. Matter of fact, I don't even want to be a part of this no more. So he like, no, ain't no just walking away from this shit. You know that, right? So I'm like, all right, bet, send him. So at this time, I already know he about to send some folks to kill me. So shit, I get moved to another building. I end up trying to bust a move. I was on one side of the prison. I told you I was getting the pack in. I was getting gas. I was getting anywhere from gas, ice, soft, perks, XP. I'm getting everything. Phones. I'm selling everything down there. So I got to move where I was on this side of the prison, but this side of the prison didn't get too much contraband. They didn't get as much as us. Because this side of the prison, we could go out on work detail and go out actually into the world and work and get our pack. Like, yeah, so, and we'll have like mules, they'll fucking tape the shit up and put it in their ass and bring it in, you know what I'm saying? So I was selling it to people on the other side of the compound, all the shit that I bring in every day. I just had people drive, my prison was like 4 hours from where I'm from, so I just used to have people drive down there, drop it off. We used to go to the same break spot. They used to go to the same break spot for lunch break. They'll go pick it up. It was in a dugout. They'll go pick up, they'll tell the police officer, like, hey, I have to use the bathroom. He used to give him like a bucket, a shovel, and a trash bag and be like, all right, just go shit behind the dugout. But it's a routine now, so now we found a way to get it in. So we'll have somebody come drop the shit behind the dugout, act like we going to shit, pick up the pack, get it, like, secure, put it in your pants. He bring it on the bus. While my officer would go take a smoke break, we'll have everything already egged up. So we had like 3 or 4 people on the work detail that would put it in their ass. So they'd load up all the drugs and shit. Boom, they bring it in the prison, shit it out. I got it for sale. So now I got to move a big power player, a couple thousand. I'm trying to go bring this dope from this side of the prison to the other side of the prison through visitation. That's the only time we see each other. Usually I used to have runners and shit. But like all 3 of my runners, they used to do that move for me. They went home. I never did it myself. And every time I sent my runners, they was good. Never got caught up. The one time I go do it my fucking self. I'm going to visitation one day to see my parents. Crazy. Parents drive 4 hours away to come see me. My mom did that day, yeah. I was going to visitation. I got it on me. They got to take me in a van to ride to the other side of the prison to go to visitation. It's like June, July, so it's hot. So we in this van, no AC, the windows closed, so I'm reeking. I got like a half a pound of weed. I got a half a pound of gas on me. I got a half a pound of gas on me. I got a bunch of cigarettes, and I got like 2 or 3 cell phones in my socks. I got everything just wrapped up, vacuum sealed, ready to go drop it off to them over there and just sell my product. But like I said, it was so hot in the car that it's like the smell was reeking too bad. So the officer like, you smell like weed. I'm like, what? Like, you smell like weed, man. You got some weed on you or something? I was like, nah, I don't got no, but I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, I just been real stressed out. I smoked a joint in the dorm, but I ain't got no on me. They're like, cause it's normal. They know we smoking. So I'm trying to just go ahead and let them know, like, yeah, I smoke. That's why you smell it. So he like, all right. We go towards the little middle where I'm about to get right to the visitation room where my mom at. He's like, man, that shit's strong on you, man. You sure you ain't got nothing on you? Matter of fact, get up on the wall. He pat me down. He found all the cigarettes. He found all the gas. He found the cell phone. So I'm going down. So now I'm on the side of the prison where the offender and the rat is, like the snitch. So it's already up in the air. Like, I know they about to send some folks at me to try and kill me. So now I'm even closer. I'm in their nest now. I'm on their side of the prison. They put me in the hole. I sit in the hole for like a month or two. The police let me out the hole for getting caught with all that shit. They tried to give me one more chance. They had a random dude that wasn't in our gang just come up to me like, hey, I'm trying to relay this message. So-and-so said you got to come to this building so you could take your violation, man. He trying to give you another chance. Like, he trying to give me advice, like, bro, just go take your violation. I'm like, I'm not taking no violation for somebody else being a chomo and a rat. Like, they're not supposed to be a part of us. So just stay out the business type shit. I'm just brushing them off, like, bro, just stay out the business. They gonna have to do what they gotta do. They gotta come get me. He sent 3 folks at me. I got stabbed up. He sent 3 folks at me. They come in my dorm. And it's crazy because the dude that they sent at me, he been trying to join my gang, but he wasn't never like that. Like, he was just a cool dude. Like, whenever my homies used to try and like extort him or do something to him, I always like be like, y'all chill, like he good. Or he'll about to be getting in little fights, and I always tell people like, just leave him alone, he good. I was cool with him, but I knew that wasn't for him. So I'm like, bro, you don't need to be in this shit. Like, you good. I see him on the other side of the prison. I see him in the dorm. I'm like, oh, what up, bro? He like, what up? But he moving fast, like he just keep it pushing. But this was my like dude, like my smoke buddy. We'd be on the phone together and shit. I let him use my phone, all that shit. So when he just like kind of brushed me off and was like, what up? And walked past, that was kind of weird, but I didn't really think nothing of it. I get punched in the back of the head. So I get punched in the back of the head, and I turn around and I look, it's him. So I'm like, wait, you? You who they sent? That's when it clicked in my head, like, oh, they sent him to get me so he can initiate himself in the gang. And you the same one that was begging me to get in the gang. You was soft as hell, and I tried to say, like, I tried to keep you out of that. So I turned around in disbelief. So I'm like, is you? They sent you? I'm like, what's up? So we squaring up. We just about to fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got my knife on me. Just a one-on-one fight, but he got 2 more people with him. So we fighting. I end up dropping his ass. As soon as I drop him, like, instead of my instincts kicking in, my instinct should have kicked in like, okay, I dropped him, now I focus on these 2. Instead of me doing that, I just black out because we're in the middle of a fight and he just dropped. So my first instinct was to get on top of him and finish him. So I'm on top of him, I'm punching him. I'm on top of him wailing and shit. Boom, boom, boom. I get stabbed in my arm. I get stabbed first in my shoulder. I don't feel it. I'm still punching him. Still on top of him, punching him. I get stabbed again in the back of my arm right here. I really didn't feel that. Adrenaline pumping. I'm trying to fuck him up. Like, I got stabbed again in my spine. Like, my lower, on my lower back, like on my spine. That one I felt, and I heard it. Like I heard my flesh pop. So I'm like, oh shit. But I'm on top of him, and when I get stabbed in my back, I hear it and I feel it. So I like stumble over him type shit. But I'm still on top of him. I stumble over him and go like over him. So they help him up. I never saw the knife, mind you. I never even saw the knife. I never got stabbed in front of me. It was all from behind while I was on top of him. So by the time I'm like, what the fuck? I turn around, they running out of my dorm because they didn't even live in the same dorm. Like, the police left all the doors open to all the dorms, and they came in my dorm. So after that, they all start running out of my dorm. I ain't have my knife on me, so I'm running. I'm trying to chase after them, but I ain't got no knife. So I get towards the front of the dorm. I just find a mop stick, like a long ass mop stick, and I just get whacking them, chasing them. I'm whacking them in the back of the head, like trying to chase them. I whack them like 2 or 3 times, And my bunkmate just grabbed me. Big ass older dude. He was a GD. I'll never forget that shit. Like I was a blood and he was a GD. But we were just tight like that. And he was just like, bro, fuck trying to chase them. Like, bro, you about to bleed out. Like, you don't feel that? Like, bro, you could die in here, bro. So I'm not knowing the whole time, adrenaline pumping. I know I'm stabbed, but I never been stabbed before like that. So I didn't know how serious it was. In Georgia, we have white state pants. So I look at the back of my pants and I see the back of my pants legs is red. Both of my legs, like just my whole ass, my legs, the whole back of this shit is just red. It's white at the front, red, completely drenched at the back because he stabbed me in my lower back. So I'm like, damn, once he said that, that's when I realized, like, damn, I'm bleeding out bad. I'm bleeding out pretty bad. So they trying to patch me up in there. They're like, bro, they can patch that up on your arm, but your back, you got to go to medical. You got to go to medical. So I go to medical. They're like, yeah, you got to go to a free world hospital, like in the real world. So they cuff me up, put me in the ambulance. They take me to the closest hospital. Boom, they telling me don't go to sleep. Like, you lost so much blood. Like, if you go to sleep, you might not wake up. Like, don't go to sleep.
If you sleep hot at night, you know how disruptive that can be. Whether you're having trouble falling asleep, you're waking up sweating in the middle of the night, or all of the above. That's where Ghost Bed can help. As the makers of the coolest beds in the world, Ghost Bed is your go-to for cooling mattresses, cooling pillows, and cooling bedding. From their signature Ghost Ice fabric to patented technology that adjusts to your body's temperature, every Ghost Bed mattress is designed with cooling in mind. So whether you want a plusher mattress that cushions your shoulders and hips, or a firm option with exceptional support, your Ghost Bed will keep you cool and comfortable all night long. When you purchase a Ghost Bed mattress, your comfort is guaranteed. You can try out your mattress for 101 nights, risk-free, to make sure it's the right fit for you. Plus, they offer free shipping, and most items are shipped within 24 hours. If you're not sure which Ghost Bed is right for you, check out their mattress quiz. You'll answer a few questions and get a personalized recommendation. Just visit ghostbed.com/Cox and use code Cox at the checkout.
Like, every time I'm dozing off, they'll be slapping me in my face, trying to keep me awake in the ambulance. They end up stitching me up. I'm good. I'm asking them, like, am I gonna be able to walk? Like, da-da-da-da. They're like, I don't know. Like, it's a half an inch away from your spine.
You
like,
were just running.
Yeah, shit's crazy. Like, while the adrenaline was rushing, I felt still invincible. But after, like, by the time I got to the hospital, that shit was aching bad. They finally came back to the room. They was like, man, literally, if it was a half an inch closer or a half an inch deeper, you would have been paralyzed because it was right directly on my spine. So they was like, but you will be able to walk, you good. So, like, the first 2 or 3 days, I had to use a walker, like, and just slowly just walk. And then, like, I progress, and then I get good where I can walk, but it hurts like hell because it's still a wide open wound. I end up getting out the dorm. I mean, when I get back to the prison, they take me to the hole. They take me to the hole because I didn't tell who it was. So they just know I was in an altercation, but they don't know who's the other person. So I ain't tell on the person that stabbed me or the person I fought or none of that. So they're like, oh, you don't want to tell? You finna go to the hole. So now I'm fucked up. I'm sitting in the hole, stabbed up, healing up, just pissed. They put me in the hole for some months. They let me out the hole. I end up going to a dorm with not the people that, not the person that stabbed me and the person I fought, but somebody that they associate with. So as soon as I seen them, I didn't even get to unpack my shit yet. I get in the dorm, it's a couple of people that I'm cool with though in there, and they telling me like, hey, that dude up there, he messed with Buddy and them, like he they boy, and he keep walking past the room you assigned to. So we just smoking in the room.
You think he's now gonna come at you?
Yeah. So we in the room smoking. My homeboys, they telling me what's going on. So I'm like, I'm looking, I see him. I'm in the room though, so he can't see me, but I'm just seeing him walk past my room. He'll like look in my room. So I'm like, oh yeah, he on that bullshit. I still got my mat, all my property just sitting on the table. I ain't even put it in my room yet. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to crash out. Like, I can't even stay here. I can't stay in this dorm. So he fuck around and go to his room. He taking a piss. I open his door. I just start stabbing his ass. I stab him like 4 or 5 times on some shit like I gotta get him before he get me. Feel me? I stab him a couple times, push him over, lock him in his room. So I go to the front door and tell them folks like, hey man, I don't even want to be in this dorm. I ain't trying to live here. I hide my knife and everything. So the officer like, damn, you just got in this dorm today. Like, you don't want to stay here? I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not feeling it, man. You know, I just got in some shit. and I'm just trying to stay away from anybody, you know, I can get into it with. I just want to go to another dorm. So they put me in a little cage outside the dorm, and they're like, all right, we about to find you another dorm. We got you. I'm sitting outside in the cage for like 30 minutes. No, not 30 minutes, about 15 minutes. Then next thing you know, they come. I'm like, did y'all find me a dorm? They're like, we ain't finding you no dorm. You going back to the hole. We know that was you that just did that. I'm thinking I got all the sense. I thought I covered all my tracks. I had my knife washed off, took the blood off. I gave it to one of my homeboys, told him, yeah, just send it to me when I get to this dorm. Type shit whenever I get to my new dorm. But the police already put 2 and 2 together. Like, you just got in here, somebody got stabbed, now you saying you want to leave. So they came and got me, put me in the hole. They locked me down on this shit called the TIR program. It's 24-hour lockdown. So I was on the 24-hour lockdown shit for like 9 months. 3 showers a week, limited phone calls. Yeah, like that shit's hell, especially in the middle of the summer. I'm down there, South Georgia too. Like that's where my prison was at. So it's like 110 degrees, no fan, no AC. Like, I'm burning up behind the door 24 hours for 9 months straight. They ended up sending me to another prison. I did the rest of my time. I got sent to another level 5 prison. So the whole time after I do my 9 months in solitary confinement on the TIR program, they sent me to another worse prison, Macon State Prison. That's like top 3 where I just went from this prison to another terrible prison. Like niggas getting killed every day, like damn near every day, like damn near worse than out in the real world. Like I get to the next prison and the dude who I told them was a offender, he ended up raping somebody in prison. So I'm like, what the hell? So they called me in the room, like I was in the dorm. At this time, I'm not gangbanging no more. Like I done got away from it, like, but it was some people that was in that same gang that was at this new prison. So they called me in the room. Like, hey, come here real quick. They got him on FaceTime. They got the dude tied up and stabbed up, beat up. They kidnapping him. And this is supposed to be a big homie, but he gay. He gay. Like, you can't be in the gang and be gay.
Right.
So now you done got caught this dude, and they trying to show me this. They showing me him getting tortured at the other prison that I was just at. And they was like, bro, we want you back in the gang. Like, the shit that they had going on down there at that prison that was not supposed to go on. Like, we need you back. You a real one. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, they showing me, like, look what they doing to him. Like, that was some fucked up shit. Now they getting them for it. Like, he just raped somebody down there. They just ran a rape kit on the dude, and they found the dude semen in his ass. Like, some real freaky gay shit. So now they torturing him, kicked him out the gang. They trying to ask me to get back in the gang. And I just told them, I'll think about it. Like, I'm straight. Like, them folks was in our same gang, and they turned on me for a offender.
Yeah, they didn't even look into it.
They didn't even look into it. Like, it was not no rumor. It wasn't no backbiting. Like, he's literally locked up for this shit, and he's just telling you that he's locked up for armed robbery. Y'all not even gonna go look this shit up. Like, y'all just so scared of this man because he got so much power that y'all not even following protocol. So, yeah, he end up getting his. Later on down the line, they find out that the other dude did tell. They found his paperwork. They didn't stab him up. They just put him on compound restriction, like, and he got life. So, like, he's gonna have to be in the hole damn near for the rest of his life. Like, maybe one day they might let him come back out and, just be himself, but he not part of the gang, but they ain't stab him up. They just say he can't be on any compound. Like, he can't live with nobody.
What year did you get out?
I got out 2016. Oh, no. Yeah, I got out I'm tripping. I got locked up in 2016. I got out September 2023. So I did my full 7 years. I maxed out. Came home, started a trucking company from the money that I made in there. Like, I just saved it, started my trucking company, and I just been legit ever since. I make music, I rap.
Did you get your CDL?
Nah, I actually had a truck in the oil field in Texas, in Odessa, Texas, and in Houston, and Shreveport, Louisiana. So it's a big oil industry out there. So my truck driver was hauling oil. Like, I just had a driver out there, so he just hauled oil for me. I was making some good money. Off that. It's like the legal version of trapping, like legal version of selling dope. Like, you selling hauls of oil. So you got water, you got cargo, all type of shit. I just went for what makes the most money, and that's oil. So just been running my oil company, making my music. Like, I've been rapping. I've been doing shows. Like I've been home 2 years, and I probably done like 50 shows. Like I even got booked for a show in Nigeria, so that was crazy. Like I still got my passport, and then like it's crazy because I really don't know how the system works. Because they say if you're a felon, you're not supposed to be able to leave the country, but I don't know if it's because that. Oh, that's not true.
Not true.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm living proof.
You can leave the country.
Yeah,
I went to Amsterdam. I was probably a year. I'd been on probation for a year, and I have two of my charges are passport fraud.
Yeah,
I had to go to the judge and ask him, "Can I get my passport?" And they're like, "You got passport fraud," but I was like, and I need to leave the country because your PO can't let you do it.
Yeah,
I had to go to the judge, but yeah, you can definitely leave the country.
Yeah,
and I know other guys that have left the country and come back.
Yeah,
if you can get your passport, you can leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I already had my passport since a kid, like because I've been to Nigeria when I was younger and stuff a couple times. So I just got my passport renewed, and I went to Nigeria. I had a show out there. I stayed out there for 3 weeks. It was pretty cool. Then I just been everywhere, like New York, LA, Miami, just been performing, making music, running my business, just staying out the way, just for real. Just trying to, I already lived all that shit. I already been through all the crimes. So now I'm just focused on music and business. So that's all right now. Yeah, my name's Sosa, man. Upcoming artist right now. Hottest artist out right now. Y'all tune in. Sammy Sosa out now on all platforms. That's my newest album. Go check me out. I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all streaming platforms. On Instagram at Ebo_Sosa, EBO_Sosa. Y'all come check me out, man.
Hey, you guys, I appreciate you watching. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and share the video to anybody you think might be interested. Also, we are going to leave all of Ebo's links in the description box, so you can go there, click on it, follow, subscribe, check out his stuff. Once again, I really appreciate you watching. If you're interested in being a guest, we're also going to leave a link to our website where you can go to the Be a Guest page and fill out an application and leave a short video, and we will get back with you. Thank you very much. See ya.